Hi, I'm Steph. I play TJ Squeakerson, and you are listening to the Dragonborn Industries Starfinder podcast.
Hello.
Hi.
How the fuck is everyone doing? Twitch, how the fuck you doing?
Well,
Seen that, Denny's? How the fuck you doing?
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. Woo!
It's the 9th of July, 8th of July.
8th of July.
In 9th, and it's pissing it down.
It is absolutely slagging it down. Like,
Torrential.
I've got a jug over there that's catching water droplets. Now, we had about an inch in it.
Oh,
from,
nice jugs. Who did you hear that of?
What?
Is it the weatherman?
To which end, hi one and all, and welcome back to Dragonborn Industries podcast, live on the Dragonborn Industries Twitch channel. We have a full complement of my beautiful, beautiful friends. We've got James, we've got Steph, we've got Jack, we've got Emily, we've got Alex, we've got Tamsin. I was really weird after Alex to go to a T.
Yeah.
I was like, it stumbled me.
You nearly forgot my name.
No, I can never forget your name, Jennifer. It's got to be one name, right? And I'm Ian, the Dragonborn Bard, and I'll be your games master for this Starfinder campaign here on Twitch, YouTube, podcast, all of the other formats. Hello to everybody that's here tonight, and any new viewers that we may have. Podcast numbers again for you guys have been weirdly shooting up again, and we've been seeing some nice interactions from people, which is again wild to me. That people are like, oh, and it's like Reddit people like suggesting us in Starfinder stuff. And I was like,
cool.
That's
cute.
yeah.
Boy.
I was like, unless it was like one of you that suggested Dragonborn Industries, but I was like, just gonna walk away, gonna hit upvote on the comment, one comment, and Ian's big head went all like that. But I do hope everybody is doing well. This is episode 30.
Wow.
Woo!
We've done this for 30 weeks.
We've become middle-aged.
Woo! It's all downhill from here.
Midstream crisis.
Oh, 30 episodes is midstream. That puts us at 61 of 30 weeks. That'll be just in time for 2E. Because we're either going to convert or we'll start a new campaign. I'll just TPK you all, it's fine. High possibility I'll do that to you. Just saying. Not holding back when it comes to certain monsters.
That's right.
But I suppose we'll start tonight with some announcements. I'm going to hand over to Steph.
Yeah.
Over there.
Hang on, let me find what I need. Good evening. My name, you might know and love me as DCI Gene Poach. Now, when I'm not doing my day job of catching absolute bastards across various systems, I like to spend my time browsing the tinterweb for high quality 3D prints. One of my favourites and my absolute go-to with the top lad that is Rich at Warrior Prince 3D. You can find his website at www.warriorprince3d.etsy.com or slide into his DMs on Instagram at warriorprince3d. There you can find all sorts of amazing cosplay items, terrain, miniatures, figures and more. Anything you can't find, pop him a message and he's sure to be, an absolute legend and get you sorted. Our own Ian over here has had many a custom print, some of which is too scandalous for streaming on, isn't that right, eh lad?
It genuinely is.
I've been through your search history, I know what's good. For investigative purposes, of course.
Not a creep.
Hashtag not a creep. DCI Gene Poach. 2024. But you can use the exclusive permanent code to the stars for 10% off your order if you are a financially responsible individual. Otherwise, I might be sending my Dynatech crew round to have a look at your financial records to see if you're a bit of a bastard in need of locking up. Anyway, that's me. I thought I'd just pop in and have a chat with you guys before I might come back with some more serious questioning. Now, this lad here, innocent. Look at that face. Can do no wrong. Can do no wrong. This one, however, dubious. Anyway, that's me. Enjoy. To the stars. www.warriorprince.3d.etsy.com.
Finished.
Oh,
Steph, you missed Joan again.
Joan?
Joan?
Oh, sorry.
Jean.
Joan was here. God.
Joan was also here.
The ghost of Joan passed.
Joan was
So which end we have merch.
Yeah.
We have this amazing Live Laugh Joan t-shirt, along with things like the Dragonborn Entries t-shirts, some hoodies, some mugs, which we're going to do the hot and cold thing. Cold. No.
Left at my nan's house.
Hot. No. No. There's only 3 of us in the room. 2 hot, 1 cold. Hot wins today.
What have you got?
Monster Energy.
Not
Oh, it's got a cold.
Yeah. So if you'd like to sponsor us, Monster Energy, I have a slight addiction. Minor addiction to you. And it's fine. I can
could
get over it.
always develop one.
Exactly. The Monarch Butterfly one is like my absolute favourite. It's like Peach and Nectarina is just...
Mango Loco.
Mango Loco is great.
Can't deal.
See, I like Bad Apple because somebody said I look like the front cover.
I only
I'll take
tried.
that.
And I was like, do you know what? I'll go with that.
Yeah.
They've got a strawberry flavour.
Yeah, see,
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't think that would be very good.
Plain
not.
Jane.
I tried the punch one and I thought it was really good, and then I got like 3 more sips in and I was like, too sweet, it's too artificial. Like, and I like American grape soda drinks, and I found that one. I was like, nah, I'm not for it. But favorite monster?
I'll probably go for the punch, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the pink one?
Yeah. I'm with Emily on this one. It's like it's too artificial.
Sometimes I do find it go, oh, no, it's not for me.
Yeah, but
But
he eats
most days I
sweets,
like it.
It's like drinking sherbet, right?
Yeah,
But
it is
see,
quite sweet.
I don't eat sweets. I eat chocolate like it's going out of fashion. It's sweets.
I love sweets. so-
Yeah. So that's where we
Yeah,
differ
but
there.
chocolate flavoured things suck. If they made
Most of the time.
If they made a chocolate one, it would be bad. Challenge.
I don't think anybody should make a chocolate fizzy cold drink. What are we staring
I don't
at?
know.
I don't know. I'm trying to follow Sam. Okay.
It's like we're talking about Monster, and then we've got the alternative. Also, there are alternative drinks.
Oh, is that a Red Bull?
He's got
Oh, it's been a
Is that
few
a Red
years.
Bull?
Yeah.
Is that a Red Bull, I see?
Red Bull.
So I saw an interesting thing about Red Bull, and I'm going to talk about this now because it's interesting.
Oh, we're back on food and drink again.
Yeah.
Easy tangent.
Oh.
Red Bull, obviously, like when you market a drink, you want it to like look good, you want it to taste good, and you want it to sell really, really well. What Red Bull did was the exact opposite.
I
They
know
made it
this
taste
is.
like shit. They made it super expensive, and they put it in a tiny, tiny can, so that you go, oh, it's awful, but it must be worth the cost because it's obviously like, yeah, it works.
Do you know how their marketing actually worked? They got a load of empty cans and just put it in a load of bins.
Yes.
And convinced everyone that everyone was drinking it.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
now they do things like the soapbox races.
I love the
and
soapbox
Love
stuff.
that.
So I mean, you know, they market themselves now because people are willing to throw themselves off cliffs, and people want to watch that. And sponsored by Red
Stream
Bull.
idea.
I genuinely would do it because I am an adrenaline junkie, and this follows my like. I no longer partake in the occasional drug anymore. Clean, but once upon a time, I may have stayed up till 3-4 in the morning, getting absolutely off my tits watching the soapbox because that's one of the best things I can imagine from my teenage years. However,
It's pretty decent actually.
it was pretty good. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like some of them, you were like, "That's never going to make it down the hill." When those ones that were ridiculous went off the cliff, whoo boy!
We're good.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it a lot, and I would do that, and we should do that. I like energy drinks and I like adrenaline, so we should absolutely do that. So we've got merch, that's at dragonbornindustries.com. You can find all of those things that not like Red Bull and stuff, but we'll take sponsorship from Monster if it's there. Speaking of other things that you can spend your money on, Roll and Play Press. We do have that affiliate code for things like the generic toolkits, the Game Master toolkits and the Fantasy toolkits. And I'm going to grab the Sci-Fi toolkit. This one is the Character Kit. Emily, would you like to pick a number up to?
Please let me count today.
It's going to be any number up to 135.
133.
133. It's all right, you're nearly there. Network headquarters.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Convenient.
Alex,
Yeah.
a D8, please.
I'm not going to find one now.
Oh,
8.
Oh, the officers inside the striking glass pyramid are allocated according to security clearance. The ground floor is crammed with the bland cubicles while the boss enjoys the panoramic views from the top.
It's Dynasec.
It's quite cool, right? Yeah, I mean, there you go. So, I mean, that's, you could quite literally put that into, especially a Starfinder campaign, like this glass pyramid. I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's really awesome. Just there, we just created a whole building, a whole company in 2 roles. So use that code Dragonborn10, our affiliate code, you get 10% off books like that at rollandplaypress.com. I guess that's it for our announcements, unless there's anything else from anybody else.
Oh, we should probably say live show.
Yeah, we're like 5 weeks away, aren't we?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about it.
It's quite soon.
Yeah, so on the 17th and 18th of August, Dragonborn Industries is going to be live with 2 shows. On the 17th, we have Painting Up the Monster Manual with Richard from Warrior Prince 3D, who's coming down for the weekend. Him and I are going to run the Pit Fiend. So it's a big monster. We're probably going to get some audience interaction. We're probably going to have some help with potentially painting or rolling dice and whatnot. And it's going to be a laugh. If you haven't seen the show every Thursday, we have a whole backlog on YouTube. Go check those out. But we got a live show for that one on the 18th. We, the Starfinder podcast crew, will be live with whichever episode of Starfinder we're on, wherever that may be.
I mean, 35.
Potentially 35.
Potentially 35.
But it could also be 36 because it slipped right in there. And then the following day we have the next episode again here.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of RP.
So, yeah, I'm mad for it.
We get on stage high on energy drinks. Sorry.
Monster.
Monster.
Specifically.
You're coming clutch right now, Monster. And plus, Monarch is a butterfly.
It is.
Which is the symbol of Desna, who last week Calyx had a vision dream from.
Spoopy.
Got to see my goddess. Should be sending me a DM.
So, I'm not saying it's fate.
Desna.com. She finally replied to my emails.
Yeah, so live show hopefully will be at it's 12:15 till 1 o'clock. Then we've got a break, and then it's from 1:30 until 2:15. So it's a slightly shorter show, but we are going to record it. It's going to be one of the episodes. We're going to put it on YouTube after the fact. So yeah, if you're in Falmouth, come check us out on those days. But I guess now that we're out of announcements, has anybody else got anything? TikTok, we should probably talk about that.
Yeah, that's going to be happening. We're going to be getting some content up soon.
Awesome.
Follow us at starfinder.podcast, and that's where you can find us on that one.
I can't believe that name wasn't already gone.
Yeah.
I know.
What?
I was putting it in like, surely not, but yeah, we got it. It's ours.
Because we're the only Starfinder podcast. Only
Worth
one.
your time. Yeah.
I
mean, there are others, but
mean,
we're
you
pretty
know,
cool.
I've heard of like Pan and Cosmopunk, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's,
New podcast, who dis?
yeah, exactly. Guys, thank you for the announcements, and I guess we will jump into the opening credits for episode 30. Let's go.
Too late.
After thwarting a pirate scheme to skim a little off the top of the Dynatech Industries silk trade and also possibly cover up the smuggling of Decimar eggs from this planet in Aslanti Empire space under the guise of Dynatech Industries, the crew of Orion's Hope, along with the Starfinder Datafels operative Agent Wren, believe they have the beginnings of enough evidence to show that Dynatech Industries have had a hand, at least, in this potentially pact-breaking operation. And after all this, when the crew is resting, Calyx is granted a vision by Desna, the god of dreams, looks, stars and travellers, showing them vague images and feelings around a potential guardian orb that the crew had previously found on a different planet, along with others and the still bleeding body of Vorag Kassar. Then, following the morning after having beaten it here, a message from Rena Constantine, Dynatech's defense team department head, is shown to the party, detailing them as criminals, having attacked the building and stolen property, and issues a kill on-site order. However, an encoded message is sent in the guise of orders for Epo and Neymar, telling them to ignore that order, as Rena isn't quite sure what is going on. And with that, we set the scene for the start of today's episode. You all sit in the single room of Commander Epo and Neymar's makeshift cabin, this prefab building in Cassiopeia North. It's early morning and the sunlight is creating a gentle beam through the window of this square container. The small kitchenette in the far corner has a round pot on the stove that its lid begins to rattle as water or potentially tea comes to the boil. There is a small sofa and a coffee table that most of you are probably sat at. And around all the walls are different small tapestries of silk with different styles of art woven into them, many depicting butterfly wings of stars, planets and moons. A terminal behind the sofa is on but frozen with the still image of Rena Constantine's video message that has come to an end. And with that, I hand over to you, the players. What would you like to do?
In what form is EPO and Neymar at the minute?
They're currently at EPO.
Okay.
EPO.
EPO, I don't suppose you have spoken to Rena before. Like, are you well versed with each other, or?
As one of the defense team leaders, I am privileged to take certain briefings with her when I am at Dynatech headquarters. I have been on a few ground missions with her, but not to the point where we're not going to go out for drinks or anything like that, but we do get on and we have a professional working relationship. Why do you ask?
Well, do you find her to be maybe one of the good ones?
Ooh.
Quote unquote good ones?
Didn't think I'd be doing a sense motive this early. This is like a retrospective one that he's going to do as like a thing. That is an 18 on the dice roll.
Please.
But I do have to bring up his character sheet.
It doesn't really mean a lot if he thought that everyone was good on this planet.
Well, now that he knows things, it might
Yeah, he's got
cause him to think about it a little bit,
hindsight.
and yeah. You might go, oh, there's that one moment where she was a bit dodgy.
She stabbed a man in the face.
And I thought it was fine.
How we laughed.
Understand that Rena Constantine is a former soldier of the Triaxis army. She is a renowned warrior and a masterful tactician. She would not be in the position that she was in with the armies of Triaxis if she had not been a ruthless soldier. But that does not necessarily mean she is either good nor bad. There is, when it comes to military personnel, morality is what you deem it to be under your beliefs. If you are, I guess, indoctrinated into a military situation and you believe that all dragons, for example, with Triaxis are the most powerful beings on their planet, then you would follow the lead of those. Obviously, Rena, and we know, having access to the open galaxy, that there are a lot of beings out there. What I have seen of Rena, she has always been very forthright with me that I'm aware of, and she has never given me cause to question myself. But then, no order that I had ever been given had me have reason to question it until yesterday. Okay. I'm not sure whether she knows anything about this, but the fact that she is coming to me to say that you are, on one hand, criminals, but to tell me to belay an order, that is telling me that the order that she's been given, she is questioning.
Is it worth maybe telling mostly the truth to her, like, about the trading, about the pirates, about everything here, but just maybe slightly less our involvement and maybe distancing yourself from us? I don't know.
I think that is probably wise. I think that she is a smart woman. She is not one to take a slight on the name of her defense teams without it being a personal attack. The fact that obviously we have had some kind of infiltration from somewhere with these pirates, whether that is internal or external, unless you have found evidence to say that it is internal.
Unclear at this time. What was Nadine's surname?
Bitch.
I'm saving the bitch for later. I thought I'd put that as a middle name.
This guy can say that. Or
Nadine the bitch.
Reese would have gone.
He brings up like a data pad and brings up like a thing and starts scrolling through. Hits a few buttons and like, Nadine's surname was Smith.
Oh, no wonder she had a bloody complex.
There's got to be a Smith somewhere.
Do we have any history about her? Like anything that?
Hang on, I'm going through her data pad again just to double check.
If there was something from like before she was Dynatech, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, so there we go. Demotion. And someone from KZ, and we thought that might be Compire.
Yeah, it does have a name.
Yeah, exactly.
She is from the media department.
I know, yes. Terribly
She was my
terrifying.
sponsor.
And I remember I was here when she...
Yes, you were.
Compire was also the one who gave me the first camera. So I reading this, I believe that
What is this?
oh, let me read it to you, Ipo and Neymar, if you're in there. So it says, following your demotion, you have been reassigned to this detachment. Ipo and Neymar is the commanding officer. You will be his second in command. Please allow his mission to progress as he sees fit, and be sure to follow any orders he gives. However, when the engineering detachment arrives, you will find several key mechanical and structural resources inside Container 4. Also within the container will be a specialist laboratory equipment, as well as one Dr. Brain Boy. Your main objective is report to the Doctor. The Doctor's presence, as well as the laboratory, is not to be found out by Ipo and Neymar. You will do as the Doctor orders, and keep all of this from Commander Ipo and Neymar. This is vital to the mission. On the second rotation of troops, you will meet Tal D. They will find you under one of their guises, confirmed with code word Skyship. They will place with you members of their operation that are not members of Dynatech, but will be acting as if they are for all intents and purposes. These agents must be acclimated into the defence teams, and this is for you to achieve. Your failure to do so will result in your termination, not just from the company. Remember your failures. This is a threat. KZ. So it's from that we can assume that at least whoever this KZ is has got
Pirate connection.
piracy.
Not only that, is they are talking as if not only from your position, from within the company. And KZ, I mean, obviously Kimpire Zaki springs to mind, but I mean, there could be thousands of KZ within the company, but that is quite an accusation. I think that maybe letting Regina Constantine know this is potentially good, as far as I can tell, because she would not like outside interference from another department.
I think if you say that you found it on Nadine's pad, and again, just for your own sake, it's probably best to put yourself as distant from us as possible. We're wanted fugitives
We're going to
now.
want to try and keep this
You have a
information.
poster.
I do have a
Awful.
poster. It's wonderful. But also, I mean, from that transmission, I feel that maybe she is open to a dialogue with us.
But that is from Nadine's part.
Yes.
No, Rena had.
The Rena has
the
so
possible
right.
one for.
God, I've got so many
talking to
data
us.
pads now.
Let me double check.
Yeah, no, that one is from her data pad because it was picked up with all the other bits that was from
Cool.
Thingy, because you told me it was. Is this Nadine's data pad? I'm doubting myself now. Is this Nadine's data pad?
I don't know because I don't remember this conversation happening.
Did you
I do, because
I
I've also got
picked
the
it up.
copy of this
didn't you
Yeah.
find
paper.
that in the locker
Yes,
in
with-
Dr. Grimm's pit?
I did with in the special room, and it had all the thing about Deckard and also her journal.
There were separate things because we
Yeah.
hacked into a computer. And
Was it?
something
Was it the
Give me a
computer?
recall knowledge check.
Natural one.
Yes, Nadine. So that means that Nadine must have worked for the company before, and that she was demoted in some way. But so there must be history. But for her to be connected with the pirates, that is what is interesting. Because surely she was saying about how she was taking over, trying to mutineer against the Shadow Captain Taldi, and how she wanted to run the operation.
Hey, Ida. Ida?
Hader, Hyder, Hoder.
You're a pirate. Oh, we're a pirate. I'm sorry, I don't know if that's offensive to you or not.
It's not offensive. I am what I am.
Okay.
What you are needs no excuses.
Exactly.
Did you ever work or get any work from Dynatech or anything? Did you have any weird contracts that went out to Absalom Station?
We had many contracts, a lot of them from here, from there. We never really spoke directly to the people that were paying us. It was just very much, this is the job, we got the data to them. It was all under sort of cloak. The less we knew.
Did you have an informant or a middleman?
We did, but I never saw him face to face. It was always through transfer.
Might be worth trying to find this informant. I mean, also for your own thing, but yeah, maybe they might.
So the question is if Kimpaya Zaki is behind smuggling eggs off this planet, which would be a problem. I mean, I can take this to Rena, and I would say that I trust her, but the fact that you want to distance yourself from it is you asking me to maybe lie?
I don't mind having a chat. What have I got to lose at this point?
I don't think we need to lie.
No, I don't think we do. And I know I got a natural 1, but I have also found my notes. So
That's fine.
Yeah.
Are they from Nadine?
Not the guy we
no,
shot.
the Taldi skyship thing was from the computer, and then the other stuff was from the thing. But I think I thought it was all Nadine because it was framed in a way, but it might not be Nadine. It could be someone else.
So it was just sent to the computer.
Yeah.
So the terminal access
Yeah.
was actually Sergeant Pryor.
Thank you.
So
Dubu-dubu.
whose locker has the imaging of
The
a defense
scratched
team
out
that included
face. That was the one.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Whereas
And he's still ooting a boot.
So he's been demoted, Roos. That's good.
Better if we were dead.
And now we'll kill him.
He'll have a bullet in the head.
There we go. And now we'll kill him.
Humiliation and death.
I mean,
In that order.
and as far as you're aware, and you know, any search that you guys have previously done a search with G33 on some Dynatech things, and you got information that he was MIA, and you thought he'd be dead.
Yeah.
But he was here.
Well, I knew he went back to Dynatech Industries, though, right?
If you double check your backstory, I think the last thing
Do your fucking homework, Alex.
I'm pretty sure the last thing you have in there is turning around and he's gone.
Yeah.
You can have suspicions.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can absolutely.
I always had suspicion.
So I mean, obviously it takes. It could take a couple of days for a message to get back to Rena. What?
Do you want to hang around for a couple of days?
Well, here's the thing. Either. Yeah, you head back to Absalom, and I can tell that.
That's
Good
not.
one, mate.
Oh, is that?
No.
No?
We can't
Oh, right.
really go. We can't really go back.
Well,
Is this because they say that they have stolen you?
Yeah.
That you are a person.
No, apparently.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
They
Yes.
don't
Legally.
treat TJ as such.
No.
We put your name on. Let me show you some shit, and I'm gonna pull up the labs and everything, and be like, "This is what's legit, son." They say we're AI, but I know we're bloody well not.
Give me a diplomacy check,
Sure.
because it's quite grainy footage.
Yeah, it is.
That doesn't really prove anything.
Can we not like aid
not
by
gonna use you again.
like being? I know we weren't there, but
Are you kidding me?
Is that another one?
It's a nat 1, but that brings it up to a 15.
Fucking hell. Okay, so who's got a green or a blue dot in diplomacy?
lovely not to
Nope.
be.
Shut up. That was me pointing at Steph, the podcast listeners, who put her hand up after she made a roll. So,
I think I can probably back up with sort of revelations of Dynatech not being
what's your modifier to diplomacy?
+5.
Plus 5. Okay, so if you roll and get above a 10, so including your modifier, you'll get a +2 to this. Do you have
Nice.
diplomacy?
I've got the outline circle and a +5 as well.
Okay, so you haven't got a green or a blue dot though.
Not the solid dot.
No, cool. So it's not trained or it's not a class skill. Anybody else got it as a trained or class skill?
Got +8 with a green dot.
Perfect. You can also roll. You basically need to roll
Look
a
at
10
all these
as well.
ex-Dynatech.
Yeah.
Woo!
Very charismatic people.
Everyone gets media training.
Kaz,
I've
anything
already
you might
rolled.
take note? I'm going to tell you some
A
seconds.
fail.
Well,
It was a 5.
5 on the dice. Plus your 8.
Oh, okay, I thought it was you
No,
had
no.
to roll a 10.
No, so it's
So that's a 13.
yeah. So basically, you have to roll over 10. So you automatically for every one of those you get a +2. So that's 2, 4,
So 15,
15,
17,
19.
19, yeah.
Okay.
I'm at a 19, so it's another.
I'll give them a sense motor
I
check.
flinched when that happened. Shit. On edge. Akimbo.
They're like looking through and they're like, it is hard to tell. I've not seen this place within the company before. The last time I saw you, I was leaving to come back here.
Yes.
I had a brief stopover to take some information back, but
A lot of things happened. A lot of things happened very quickly.
Got real quick.
Now we're probably not allowed back on Absalom without
Well,
issues.
we're allowed on
Certain
Absalom.
Yeah.
Just Dynatech will probably hunt us
but
down.
here's the thing. So we obviously made a hasty retreat, but they didn't actually kind of stop us leaving. There was no one in the streets following us. They just locked everything down. It was more containment than
that
anything
is
else.
usually company policy is to, defense policy is to lock down and contain an issue so that they can deal with anything. But it is such a rare thing. Apparently, the last one was an attack on the building a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Is that you guys?
Yeah, that was as well.
Is that not the same one that you guys are running from?
Oh, it might be.
But I'm
No, we're not running
confused now.
from that one.
No,
We
that
were
attack was
slightly
legitimate.
involved with
Which
that
attack
one.
is this one now?
There was a terrorist attack. on the
Yes,
building.
yeah, no, so we
One
stopped
at the
that
Yeah,
one.
we stopped that one, and then they released a bunch of fucking lies when we left,
Yeah.
just to ensure that we couldn't.
They ruined my
And
artistic vision, and then the whole thing. So we had a thing that got us onto that floor, which we shouldn't have been able to get to because clearance was a no-no. But we had a sneak around. So I got in and I talked to Timothy and Joanne, and I thought that maybe they'd be nice enough to be like, "No, TJ, be free," and they were like, "No, we want to cut you up." And then I ran.
This
Timothy and
is R&D.
Oh, and Dr. Timothy Amadeus and Dr. Joanne Fields, I believe it was. They are my creators. My.
Mum and Dad?
I once thought so, Ida. Not anymore.
It's okay.
Brain donors.
So, you are created, not.
Unclear at this time. Definitely biomatter.
Yeah.
Definitely not AI.
And so they're lying about that.
I don't really know what I am, but I know that I am existing and I can feel and hope and.
And should not be sold legally.
No.
They are selling you.
They're also feeding us to ourselves.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. Turns out when they put us in the protein recycler, it gets recycled back into our food allowance, and so we eat each other.
What? Sorry. What?
Yeah, it's been a fucked up few
How's
weeks
that
now.
for a company to
So,
work
I mean,
for?
we might not be going to Absalom again for a little while.
Well,
Well,
might not have a choice.
depending, no.
And like, he slumps into like a chair, kind of like taking all of this in.
man.
And it's like. There is a lot happening. My people are energy. We are very spiritual, and when we find another soul that we get, we become a bonded pair of souls. Neymar is my bonded soul. Art, love, music, emotion, these are all things that we would say are key ingredients to the soul. If you had anything with artistic vision, like you talk to me with emotion, you have a soul.
I think
There is
TJ blushes a little
There
bit.
is no way that you are not a person.
Yeah, we know that.
So, but I am not sure how they can say that you are a product, an item.
They're sort of, twisting the truth about our creation. They're not really making it public as to how we're made. They are peddling the bio AI route.
But they also trod down anyone that disagrees with them publicly.
Poor Bam Bam.
What is it, Bam Bam?
Oh, Bam Bam was a dear, well, not a dear friend. I knew him from the commute. Bam Bam liked to drum, hence the name. And came back to Hestoki Towers, and there he was, up the wall. Which makes me a little concerned for Bolo Willie, I must say.
Any hint of personality, and
Oh,
I was scheduled for termination.
And I thought it was pirates, we were the bad guys.
because again, in,
no.
in Rena's first message, they say that you are a dangerous, faulty.
I'm faulty.
But apart from obviously being forced into a fight, I have not seen you act in an aggressive manner.
I've certainly never taken anyone's fingernails off.
That is a very odd thing to say.
Very specific.
He's going to sense mode.
Oh yes.
Sees you like eyeing across. He's like, that is very dark.
We're learning.
Okay.
I don't know why you're looking at me like that.
Is that something we're going to do?
No, I'm going to Calix to know about that. No, Calix. That's never happened and will never, ever happen.
Okay.
So what? Obviously, you have
It's weirdly specific.
yourselves in quite a tight bind. You are on the run, but as far as I can tell, from a lie.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. So we're sort of going up against a lie being peddled by quite a powerful company, and so this is why we're kind of like. I mean, you can tell really the truth if you are. It's just. I'm worried about dragging you into this because you seem like a nice diner tech and.
In the first instance of this whole fucked up conversation, there is a smile that comes across his face. I think I may already be involved. However, I appreciate your...
Feign innocence.
I will feign the truth, I feel.
Okay.
I will own up to my own mistakes here and to my own short-sightedness, which has cost your people more than the company. I will do my best to make sure that the next communication I send to Arena, I will make sure that I am truthful in what I say. But my question to you is, what do you want to do? Because obviously you came here with a purpose. I now know to find these pirates, these smugglers. You knew that something was wrong, but what is your next step? Are you staying here? Do I need to?
We do actually.
Pardon?
I'm going to put this on the group chat.
Okay. You did say something and stop halfway through, so I am going to give him a sense motive.
Yep.
It's a 12. Jesus,
It's a
Solarian,
really
so it's pretty
satisfying
high.
bounce.
Obviously, if you're trying to be like, oh no, that's just a +4, you can give me a bluff check. Or you can just leave it as it is.
Emily's like, I didn't want any of this.
Never asked for this.
What's it, 10?
Cool. He waits though while you start putting things in the group chat.
Can I do this in emojis? Do we have emojis of like races?
We've got gifts, so yeah,
Can
surely.
you describe the GIF and then we interpret it as?
Yes.
But not on a dipping into an intelligence.
Cat.
The key in Harry Potter with the broken wing,
Yeah.
and a football.
Keys. Just all of us looking at them.
Send back a gif of a cat.
Horny question mark.
You up?
Melty face reply emoji.
We're all just staring at what you just like. What's going on?
You're not in the group chat. And yourself as well, my friend.
Just go for it.
We have to find out why you were here as well.
All I know is I was thrown under. Nothing why, nothing more, just betrayed.
You have all gone awfully silent.
We're just trying to work out what Skelkon's gift means. We've got.
Oh, that there, it means that you have found an orbit. This is a key to...
Yeah.
He does not look in and he does not say that.
We do have a little bit of business to finish on Koshoria.
We just don't know how long
Yeah, yes.
we should be.
I think, no offence, but it's best you don't know where we're going. For both our sakes.
That is quite alright.
More pressingly, do we respond to Rena? Do we think that's maybe the best thing
We can't
to try and help prove our innocence a little in the long run?
We can't respond because then it would show that Ipa and Amar have told us the message before responding.
You don't have to... You can send it via my encoded.
That's
Jan.
the thing. It's all
If we
locked
can send
down.
it via you, I don't want. Well, if this is a trap and Rena is working with Kempire, and she finds out where we're going and what we are and where we are, I'd rather have like the one level of buffer. But also, this is, I'm afraid, why I trust you, but I don't trust.
That is
I'd rather
probably
not
very
tell
wise.
us information.
Felix, you have grown very smart in your time away.
Oh, I feel.
Not that you were not
Wait.
smart before, but
Wait, yeah.
it was not meant as a backhanded compliment.
Everybody's
Smarter.
tired.
All I'm getting is like the image of the blancmange in the first attack where we met, and I am agreeing mentally without saying anything.
But
It's just like staring in a corner, like, wait a second.
and you are very kind to try and keep me safe, but also that if you do not fully trust Rena, then yes, I can contact her and give her my opinion on the situation, on all the information that she does not know yet about Nadine and Reed. And wait for, if you guys are going somewhere, then we can wait for another response back. It's going to take at least a week or two.
Okay.
Are we able to, through
got
the
it.
ship,
333, yeah.
the ship,
Orion's Hope.
the round home, with our eyes, we able to set up like a private link with
Well,
Ipa?
we can-
I know
we
that,
can
like, a coded one.
I'm sure we can. I mean,
And we can set up a private channel
absolutely.
between
Yeah.
ourselves as it is.
Go chat. And we've got, if we wanted to go a little bit quicker, have you got a range extender?
We have a drift connector, so essentially yes.
Okay.
If you mean a portable one, no, you would need a liaison unit of some kind.
We've got one of those.
Oh, excellent. It means that you don't need to communicate via a main outpost or via a ship. You can, if you have one of those, you can take it with you and you can communicate to... and just outside of game, communications intergalactic-wise, you basically send a message to the closest drift beacon, that then gets sent through the drift to wherever it's going. And it's why it takes so many days for a message to go and back forward and stuff like that. So...
Quantum entanglement needs to be invented here.
Yeah.
So many light years. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why they
Quantum
send.
entanglement.
That's why they send so many diplomats.
Instantaneous.
It's not the same as Magitech. Yeah. So
It's theoretical physics.
with
Yeah, how have we got the dark tapestry and not the dark web?
Just you wait.
yeah. So with obviously sending communications out, obviously like you can upload to the ship if you're within range, and you've got planetary comms which you do with your data pads. Then the ship can then send to the drift beacon and so on. But if you have LAMP with you, which you do, which is this small little AI box essentially, it's a liaison box that allows you to straight upload to the drift beacons to send it to whichever infosphere you want within a certain amount of D6 days. So
We can call ourselves Dave when you get messages.
okay, that is what
You
you
good,
wish.
bro?
You eat me?
smell burnt toast or just...
I just seem like he might then have a use.
Dave does have a use.
A better use.
Dave was our toilet, and now he's our friend.
He knows things.
Okay.
Ida is quickly like, why am I with these people?
You'll get used to
Bet you wish you were still in that tube, huh?
You say you're great friends with one of the vacuuming employees.
Yes, Dave. We gave him some freedom, and now he has, I think, bordering emotions. We seem to be on the periphery.
So does that mean he's constructed, or now he's sentient and free
Just
will?
Dave.
Both.
Just Dave.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, that is when you ask a very valid question. When and like you get him into like a philosopher to talk about like what sentience is, where a soul comes in, ties it
I
back
am
into you.
recording everything on that.
Can
But
he,
he's
can,
like-
he, can he harm a person? Does it go against like the robotics code?
Well, he probably
Not
could.
yet.
He just won't.
We're working on it.
But he talks about like breaking programming and how like simple devices can be hacked into and their parameters changed and stuff.
We did actually break Dave because he wasn't allowed to leave the ship.
Yeah.
And most vacuum employees have a set perimeter that they need to be within to go back to their charging unit.
Oh, we've got a friend you'd probably like to talk to.
Dave.
Oh, Dave. I should probably not say too much.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Dave's got shit for brains.
Right, literally, man.
I do not know how I would feel if I gave the vacuum employee a level of awareness and then carried on to use them.
Oh no, we didn't carry on to use it. No.
So where'd you
Don't think
go?
we meant
Well,
to
no,
know
we
intelligence.
got a new ship which had indoor plumbing, and that was fine. Dave just came with us.
I was going to say that is not your vessel is not a Dynatech standard
No,
vessel.
no,
That is,
no.
No, we lost them privileges.
Legitimate salvage.
Yeah, the one we were with, the Vesk, unfortunately.
Gorak. Gorak is up.
Yep, stole it from under us,
Yeah.
bastard.
Is this also why you are on the run?
No, not that. They don't give a
Why
care about the ship.
they haven't actually brought the ship against us.
No, they
Lost
haven't.
property.
Yeah,
It's weird how that worked out.
it is, isn't it?
And are you going to inform your Starfinder friend about this message?
We probably will.
Yeah, probably. Oh, we can get hold of couscous. Yes,
Chiskus.
and quinoa.
Now,
Historia 7.
if I was to say that Dynatech policy is not to involve Starfinders before the company, that would be me telling the truth. But if you are not a Dynatech employee,
I don't think anyone here can say they're currently employed by
No.
Dynatech.
but then you could potentially tell them everything you know.
And we have.
Except for this message.
Except for this bit, yeah, but we can add that on.
What I'm saying there is that I am not allowed to, within company policy and defense team policy, to ask people like the. We deal with the issues internally first. We do a load of. The processes are of. I'm trying to think of the actual word here. Self-review. So we have interdepartmental investigations that will, if there is a problem, we'll look into it to make sure that everything is by the code. That
It's
way,
not by the code, and you are aware that it's not by the code. And there's been an order within Dynatech to make sure it's not by the code, so someone else has broken the rules before you.
exactly. But if I stay true to my word and stay true to the code, I cannot be disciplined as such. However, you are not. Well, you two maybe, but as far as I'm aware,
Not anymore.
Dynatech has said that you are property and you are a criminal.
I think I'm fired.
Yeah, probably Calyx, yeah.
It is probably
Yeah.
likely,
Yeah.
but it is interesting.
Huh.
You should ask for your
fired before.
P45.
Ask for your severance package.
Yeah.
You should.
Think about a union next time.
They are well with.
What's this union I hear? Why? Tell me more about this.
My union?
Spunion?
Space Union.
But what I'm saying is that you have witnessed things from an outside perspective and could potentially.
Yes, you
get-
absolutely didn't give us the information that we need to take to our friends.
So are you guys with the Starfinders? Obviously, yourself, I don't think that you are my friend,
Not at all.
but
I think we're more aligned with the Starfinders than
Well, you
Dynatech for
two
sure.
are
But, I mean,
Starfinders.
Skelkin and I
Yes.
are Starfinders.
Excuse me,
I'm not a
literally just
citizen.
hiding that.
just because you're worried doesn't mean Skelkin is. Yeah, I would say that in that case that maybe that will get to the right information to the right people. My worry is implicating the wrong people with those poor decimal eggs. that needs to be. We need to find out. Well, you need to find out who KZ is, and
Absolutely.
also how far this goes.
Yes. Which
And
might mean
they've
we need to
gone.
get a little bit closer to Absalom, even if we don't get deep in, at least into the systems that we can start having a rifle through, as it were. Which, again, I'm going to circle back to the point. Do we want to reply to Rena, or are we going to leave her on red?
I think perhaps EPO should do it, and then EPO, you could at least maybe mention that we may be willing to talk if Rena is on neutral ground.
I think that would be absolutely fine.
Very clever.
If you have business,
If you don't mind acting as a
We
You
need
see
to
this
head
guy,
into something,
Skelton?
yeah.
we would be very happy to.
What use is Ren?
Renu?
Ren didn't come with you in here
No,
because
he went away.
the message was for you guys.
Is he still fucked?
He's still here. Last you saw him, he was asked to maybe show some people some things, and he's probably in east, where the farms are.
We should go there as well. Probably to have a little look around.
But I am happy to vouch for you as people. You have come here with no ill intention, and you have, within 24 hours of being here, rooted out the corruption that I was blind to.
See, we're used to it. You seem like a very trusting and caring person, and unfortunately, we've just seen too much crap to believe that everything is A-okay.
I think there is maybe a reason that I was charged with this Planetus award. And now that I have seen the other side of the hand, hopefully I can do better by your people.
I don't think you should be too hard on yourself.
Seconded.
I think Desna's brought you here for a reason.
And again, there is a smile. To which end then, I guess I will reply to Rena and say that potential meeting on neutral ground, where I will act as a mediary. Am I to let her know everything that has transpired here? I need to.
So, just to get a read, I think.
I do need to let her know about the infiltration and especially Deco de Praia.
I don't have anything that I would like to ask you to keep.
I think be upfront, be thorough as you wish to be, and I think her response we could maybe get a little bit of more of an insight into her alignment from that.
There's one more thing I would mention, is make sure you mention Dr. Grimm.
Yes, I will be making a full report onto
Because,
the laboratories here.
That could incriminate other people.
Not only that, it could also that if is under company policy or not a pirate within the company, but is a company directive. That would be, as far as I'm aware, breach of the pact, which smuggling eggs out of this system that we are already on tentative ground to be in. That would be.
Is not only that, it brings Verses into the picture.
Okay, Versus.
I think has kind of given up at this point. He takes his goggles off and kind of shows true face a little bit.
You are not a drow.
No, I'm Strix. I've not seen much around these parts, but Dr. Grimm was a Strix too.
How sure of that can you be?
He knew who I was, and there's only very few people who know who I actually am or what I've been through. And I believe he was very instrumental into how I became who I am.
He makes a note.
And he also shows little nanite bits off. Just
That is very impressive.
It's useful, I won't lie, but it came through much struggle and pain.
I will make sure that that is reported to Rena. Obviously, what she does from there, I do not know. But I'm happy to vouch for you. I don't know what the official line will be, but during our private messages to Rena, I will make sure that I vouch for you as people.
I'd add one more little caveat. How much or what's your read or feel on Xano?
Oh yeah, double, triple sense motive on this.
Okay, so what are you sense motivating at this point?
Any answer, him rolling, but not really rolling, searching his mind palace.
So you were looking for an instant reaction on the face, like body language, like little twitches, things like that give away something that he might know.
Yes, and then if he says anything, sense motive on that.
Okay, cool. So give me a sense motive on his initial reaction.
That one.
That one. You bitch! It seems calm, complacent, not complacent, calm and complicit in his listening. Zano is the head of the exploration department, is she not?
Yes. So, I mean, this goes into something a little bit else, but it may also come into this because Starfinders and stuff. Zano is looking to maybe become lead Starfinder? I can't remember quite.
President of
Lead Prime Finder.
The UKIP leader.
I mean the first seeker.
That's the one. Yeah.
UKIP leader. That's what I said.
We said this. But obviously she's Dynatech aligned. She is also somewhat aligned with Compire. So, maybe worth, if she comes along being exploration and all, and, Starfinder, just to be quite wary of her. Sorry.
I do not know Zano really at all, apart from that she is the exploration. She is an ex-Starfinder, is she not? Did you guys know more about her, if she is an ex-Starfinder, or is it a...
I know nothing.
Tristan, you can give me a sense motive check, by the way. See if he's being truthful.
Yeah, she's an ex-Starfinder.
But surely that is the prerogative of any Starfinder to become first seeker if they would like to.
But if they're an ex-Starfinder, it makes it a little bit more tricky.
The feeling is that Dynatech specifically want to place Zano in that position, which would be unprecedented, and having a corporation so intimately entwined.
Because they
That
treat
would not fit
Starfinders
in.
as their rivals.
They're proving themselves rather untrustworthy in certain sectors, and we don't know which sectors.
What did you roll on the sense motive?
I rolled a 7 and got +8, so 15.
Seems genuine.
Of course, so nice.
What a bitch.
This is where the liking turns out.
But surely there is... I get the implication that there would be company involvement with the Starfinders, but Starfinders are all about exploration, finding new things and exploring and adventuring. I'm not quite sure what the company would want with Zeno.
Precisely. Something's
And
afoot.
Kimpire, she's as my small. We've had talks, and she is very much backing Zano. And if Kimpire is related to this pirate and Nadine, then Zano may also have knowledge of it. She's got knowledge of exploration. She may know channels.
So I'm rolling a culture check here, and this is something that's going on in the background. I rolled an 18 on the dice. They have a +10 to this, so that's a 28. What they are doing is they are seeing if they recognise one of the patches on Ren's jacket. And although Ren's not with you, this is the data files one on his arm. Because you can all give me a recall knowledge check. Because you were told something.
Is he not there?
He's not there, which is why I'm doing
Why being
16.
16.
What's
His recall knowledge is just straight up D20 roll, unless I tell you to add something to it.
18?
18.
7.
13.
13. It actually doesn't matter for you, I'm afraid, James, on this one again.
That was net 20.
Everybody who got a 10 and up. What do you get?
I didn't even roll.
No, Bruce isn't even in the room.
He's out taking some of them mushrooms.
Licking mushrooms.
You were told
Take
that
it
obviously,
as a
like, his mission is from the data files. The people who contacted you from the Starfinders, Chiskis is a high up, officer, but Historia 7 is in charge of the data and the data files there. And you were told that the job of the data files and the data jockeys and their agents is to collect as much free information as possible and distribute information. But that also comes with should somebody find a galactic destroying weapon of mass magic and magnitude, they would then go, okay, let's keep that hush hush so that nobody goes looking for it. Or if somebody were to find like really dangerous technology, really dangerous ancient stuff, again, they would know how to distribute that. Or should it come up in the future, they can go, right, we've got this information on it, you might want to know about this. So they're sort of in charge of both secrets and also distributing the actual truth. And if Dynatech were to get a person in position of First Seeker, they would have access to every piece of information. So that's, for those of you who got rolled above a 10, that was Ren's mission here, is to stop Xano from getting her position so that Dynatech don't have access to that information.
I'm assuming that, seeing as you've gone through that EPO has now worked out the motive.
Well, so correct, Emily, exactly that. I've rolled that so that see if he knows what the data files are, and if that's something that would be in a culture check. It actually is with a 28, and he then puts 2 and 2 together and goes, and I presume that since Agent Ren is not in the room with you, that he is from the data files, and actually Dynatech having Xano there as First Seeker, the data files want to stop that from happening.
Yeah.
They're not keen.
Well, they just
Like I say,
don't
I feel
trust.
there's so many connections here, and there are things that are connected, and it's hard to know now who is trustworthy and who is not. But just to say that, I mean, you seem trustworthy, but I'm still not sure about Rena, and Xano and Kimpire are probably no, and maybe the Starfinder, probably the Starfinder. I don't know. It's really confusing.
I think you are completely right to be confused. I mean, within this short conversation, you have unraveled to me a web of lies, deceit, and potential danger. Of course the Starfinders would want to stop Dynatech getting hold of things, and of course Dynatech would want to get hold of information that is, part of the whole future perfect motto.
Perfect for who?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think Kaz will probably just kind of wince and turn around a little bit.
What's going on over there?
As you do that, I'm walking back into the room like, what's up, boy? Jesus, spill it.
Spill the beans.
That is a lot to unpack.
You're welcome.
To which end, I will make my report, I will give it to Rena, and I will send, obviously, your wishes as well. And then, whatever it is that you choose to do here on Koshoria, which I will not pry into, anything that you need, I will try and be at your back. And yeah, he just looks at you all with this,
Yeah. Well,
exhaustion, if I'm being honest, because that is like a long night, and then all of this.
Sorry for the info dump, but we greatly appreciate what you're doing for us here, Ipo and Neymar. And
You have saved me from a mess of my own making, of my own naivety, so I am in your debt. You are clearly good people. Even yourself, I know that you say that you are a pirate, but you fought with honor and you have stuck by your word so far. If you would like me to omit you from, you are not mentioned in these recordings.
It would be worth it. For all they know, I'm not here.
Obviously, that terminal said that the company may pay for you. Do you want me to ask?
It'd be interesting to see what my crew had planned for me, or why I was thrown under the bus.
I will try and find out.
well, I believe we have some business to attend to.
indeed.
Yeah.
Come over and put a hand on top of Ivo and Nemar's hand and just look at him and just like, thank you. I know you'll do fine.
Reese puts his hand on yours. It's a big feathery hand, just like, wanted to be part of something special.
What custom is this?
Find that offensive.
No.
Do we join in?
I think we've missed our moment.
Yeah, I've got our own one.
Let's go. Take the
I
All right,
will-
exit.
Yeah, and with that, it's like I will begin to compile I will start compiling my report for Reno. If you need me, I will be here. You will have. If you need anything from my people, then speak to Tommy. He will do what he can to help if he is not resting. But yeah, I will be here.
Okay.
It's not like Skyrim, you can't just go and wake them up out of their beds and tell them you want something.
You absolutely can. Of course you can do.
The reaction may be different though.
Just depends on what you
Yeah.
need them for or anything. But I hand over to you guys now.
Exiting out the building we go.
Maybe this has been like an hour or two. You can exit this little makeshift prefab container. You press the door thing, go outside, and it's like really. And it is quite warm today. It is really quite sunny and probably talking like the low 30s. So it's warm.
I've got far too many layers on.
You're not going to like struggle with like heat in this area here or anything like that. There is enough shade and water and stuff, but just letting you know it's warm. You're probably pretty comfortable, and it's up to you what you do now.
Did you say you wanted to check out east a bit more?
I think we should. It's the only place we haven't been since we got here. It might be useful just to kind of get an idea of
Skilcon, what
the
does
farm.
key ball mean?
Orb.
Or
Oh.
yeah,
You haven't been to West.
Yeah, that's the one. We haven't been to the
we've been
west.
to east only to see Andromeda previously, but
And that's where Ren currently is.
Yeah.
and
So,
whatever his name was, I can't remember his name. The guy that we killed.
oh, Reed.
That's the one.
Yeah.
He was
More like bleed.
He was lingering around there, so he might have a base of operations himself.
A little glance over for a cred stick. It wasn't
It
happening.
wasn't. It really wasn't. Listen, I know better than to expect cred sticks for a simple pun.
Can I send a message to D to say that we have located another orb? We'll send details once attained.
Yes. Have you told them about the dream you have, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've told
Yeah.
them about
Yeah.
the dream.
Absolutely.
As much as I could remember to say.
Roll me a... Oh, God, okay. So I need to look at interplanetary travel now, because it's two different systems. I think this is 5d6.
Also, you good?
You up?
Travel. Starfinder. Archives of Nethys. Got it on this website.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
He's on it.
Good job, guys. Warrior Prince 3D, to the stars, 10%. Roll, play, press. Dragonborn
3d6.
10. There we go.
So, to Malco, which is where he is going.
It's a long time.
Long
These are
as
very pretty dice.
Yeah.
Those. You made those.
It depends which ones they are.
Okay. That answers my question.
Come on, you can do it.
11 days.
Sorry, I'm trying to count.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
It's difficult for me on a good day.
Math me no.
Math me now.
No, Jack knows, doesn't that?
Oh, I do. It's not
That is not a 12.
That's the beginning of a song.
Math me no.
I was more thinking like Johnny Cash, like Math me no.
Yeah.
Take me home.
Oh, Jack's favourite
Not
song.
Johnny Cash.
Perfect. Yeah, 11 days. Not that you know that, but it's for the.
But if
I should
did-
roll those in secret, shouldn't I?
What if I did the other one, found it, and then that got there first, and then like he gets the other one afterwards? He's like, another one?
I imagine that must happen with international or interspatial messaging.
I'm pretty sure
But
it's
they
going to
come at
happen
different
with
times.
mine and
Absolutely does.
TJ's
And
messages.
it's like, oh,
They're going to
why
get
they
there
out
at
of
exactly
order?
the same time, I
Why
think.
have you got less info, Skelcon? Come on, you're shit.
So, I mean, did you let Dee know that you were going to Koshoria? Because I know that you said you were leaving, but yeah, okay.
Why did you just search your mind palace then?
I was just trying to think, like, when he left.
Because, yeah, you guys spoke
left on
last in the
Absalom.
node.
Yeah, I haven't. I
Yeah.
don't believe I've actually contacted him.
That was
I
at
think you
least.
have when you left on the Zephyr Horizon
Oh
recalling
yes,
the
something
Orion.
bad was happening. I was
Yeah,
just
you're like-
letting him know that he can't really go back unless he hides his.
I'll have to go back and double check the
Eyes.
message.
Yeah.
I will have written it down. But
How long ago was that for us?
Oh, possibly. I see what you're saying.
It's a long time.
because if you let him know it's Koshoria, it just means that you've said to him in this message that basically you've gone to Koshoria and you've now
Yeah,
found
longer than that, we
that there's
have
an
quite a
order you're
lot
going to
of
obtain.
But I haven't. He doesn't know that we're still in Koshoria.
No.
Even
like
if I
that.
did
It
say
was a
that's
lie.
where we were going, he doesn't know that that's
But
where
that's
we still are.
what I'm saying his assumption would be.
Yeah.
But that's just so that I'll have to go back and double check. And it's also so that you know that you
Yeah.
sort of let him know where
I
you are and
was
stuff
carefully trying not to say where it was. That's why I said I'd let him know after we've attained it, but
Yeah.
we're not there anymore.
like that. Cool. Yeah, so you send off this message and you guys stand out in the mid-morning sun under this light pink sky.
Shall we look in there?
Indeed,
Should we
let's.
just have a little root around, see if there's anything actually worth looking
I'm
at?
going to pop the orb out and just kind of hold it and just to get a vibe about things.
I
Vibe
quite
check.
possibly would have said where Calyx was from, so only he would know,
Yeah.
not someone reading the messages.
That's fine, I'll go back and check it. You pull it out and there is a nice feeling of warmth that comes with it that's possibly the daylight, possibly the natural elements around here. You still get that tug that goes to the sort of like northwest.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You get the sense that it blesses you.
So polite.
Yeah, it's wants to move.
Orby wants to go walkies.
I mean, I'd be curious. You probably are right when you say it's Andromeda. I mean, the more I think about it, she is really old.
She's really old, Calyx.
So I'll point out on the map for you guys.
Royal.
If we're looking at you are over here in this compound, and it's trying to tug off to the northwest, which is sort of like this way.
Yeah.
Andromeda lives here.
But she might be
Fair
going to
point.
visit the order.
Yeah.
and then
Well,
to-
I mean, it's.
So it's definitely not in campus. It's off campus.
Yeah, I think that's at this point what you would
Yeah.
gauge is that you are at like the top north wall,
Yeah.
and it is still trying to tell you to go further.
But did you want to do our unexplored section first, or
I think so.
do you want to go?
Oh, no,
might-
no, Orby can wait. Orby's doing all right. Orby's
It
fine.
won't take us long to have a little root
Put it in the
round.
cheek.
It might be worth
Take out my
wrapping
golf
up
club.
everything here and then saying goodbye and
Yeah.
finding where the orb's going, and then we can bring the ship with us.
I
Yes.
have the best name for if we ever want to speak about our buddy orb in front of people.
Go on.
Roy.
Roy. That Skelkin, that's lovely. Your name, we're going to call you Roy in the interim until we can find out what your name is. And I hope that's all right. It's just we can't keep calling you Orb.
Orbison.
Orbison. Roy Orbison. Roy Orbison. This is genius. That's genius.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
it is. Go on. Give it.
No way.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
That's a good name.
Totally
Is
brilliant.
it clicking?
I just like Roy.
I had no clue. I was
Yeah.
like, sure, cool,
Roy's lovely.
good name.
Roy
Yeah.
Orbison.
Yeah, when you said it,
I
Yeah.
really hope it's gender neutral.
Okay, I don't think it even knows. But there I go. Roy.
Yeah.
Roy.
the podcast says Emily got a cred stick for that.
It was a good name.
It was.
Right.
I wasn't thinking about
Got
it.
loads in this pot.
Yeah.
Tons
Yeah.
of this. I might
Them
start
in.
spending them.
We have been rinsed.
Right, shall we? Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go to the farms or to the place we haven't been?
I'm happy to go farms, have a root round for the reeds stuff.
Makes sense to go where you've not explored and then go on the field trip.
Yes. So we'll do point A, point B, out into the wilds. Aye?
Always split up if someone wants to go west. Okay, never mind.
Are you happy just to go looking for the orb without questioning Andromeda about it?
I mean, I'm just
I'm
holding
quite-
it. I don't know.
I'm quite happy
I'd
to
like
as
to
well.
talk to her about it. I'd also like to possibly deal with Vorag, but I can do that on my own. I'd also like to say goodbye to my family just before we go.
Oh, I
We'll
wasn't
do that.
planning
We're
on
not
like
buggering off
leaving.
immediately.
But I mean, like, if you guys are going to root all around, I mean, I'd like to spend time with them.
You can do that while we go.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I've had enough blood. I've had enough. Yes, I actually have. It's really hard to be home and seeing home like this, and I don't want this to be my last memories of it. So I actually want to go and spend time with my family, and
Okay.
then get together something for Vorag so that we can send him off.
Okay.
Because
Don't know if there are any protein recyclers here, though, Kate.
I don't think that's the burial we're going for.
Oh, shame.
Funeral, I should say.
you want to eat him.
No, I don't want to eat him. I just
You monster!
You were so ready.
Why don't you just put them in the price? What you do? And someone pops it, you pop them in the protein recycler.
And then what do you do with them?
That's not what we do here.
Apparently you eat them, but I didn't know that was a thing. And it's,
So for people on Absalom, you absolutely know that bodies do mostly go into protein recycling. That goes into things like plant food and to other things as well. Not human food, or not for like normal consumption. So obviously, like those of you that were there in the HR department, like the revelation that there will be protein recycled back into the Hastoki feed.
That's bad.
Yeah. That's like whoa.
I vomited promptly when I found out,
Some
so
people
no.
feed eggs to chickens, which I found oddly disturbing.
Oh, that is.
The Family Guy sketch. It's like, hey
yeah,
man, have you had the stuff in the red bucket with the bird on it? That's bird. You're eating us.
Or the mad cow disease one.
Unfortunately real.
Anyway.
Sorry, yes, we're having heartfelt. So.
No, it's alright.
So what are you wanting to do? Are you wanting to split off from us, Calyx? Or?
If that's alright. I just want to spend time with my family. And
Alright.
this be my memory of home. Not this.
Okay, we've got a gun.
I don't need a gun here.
I think Calyx will be safe enough.
You never know. We thought that before, didn't we? Just be safe. Be sensible.
Don't get caught.
There you go.
I will. I don't know what that means, but I won't. Okay, I'll
Call beans.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
I can always data pad you, but I'll be fine. Don't worry,
Okay.
I'm home. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Righty ho. Right, where are we going?
Well, I'm going east.
I will come with you.
Okay, there we
Wonderful.
I'll go with you guys.
Yeah.
Let's maybe we'll
Can I
Mr.
come?
Eder. Yes, come on, Scale cannot. There we go. Right.
Cool.
We're off.
So you're going home, and you guys are all going to
Reed's place.
Reed's place.
Yeah.
K4. So first thing that you all notice is that a lot of the Decimar, especially the instars, are not going to work today. They're all like chatting, and there's like a lot of buzz around about like all of the action last night, and about Andromeda nearly dying, and about the newcomers, and Calyx especially helping save Andromeda from some kind of mutiny. And the rumours are starting to go rife about how like some of it was like influence from the Dark Tapestry. Other ones are like, you know, pirates, but they're like really exaggerated. There's like these kind of like whispers then start to evolve and become more things, and obviously there's like thousands of Decimar here that have to like send it around, and eventually you go home. The whole family's there. Everyone's there, and they're all like Calyx, and they just like bring you in, and they want to like give you as much food and drink as they possibly can, and they just want to essentially have a really wholesome party with you, and yeah, and they are just elated to be around you. Is there anything that you would like to achieve or do in this moment while you are away from the group?
I mean, while we're having this party, I do want to sort of like set records straight. I want to make sure that like wild rumours aren't sort of being made, and that I want the Decimar to understand how maybe big space is, not to make them small, but that space is big, that there are so many other races, and that we need to learn, and that we need to not be naive about the outside world, that we need to be relatively vigilant, still hospitable and still welcoming, because there are individuals like Epo and Neymar, but also to not be fooled by individuals like Nadine. That we need to be more awake to what is around us rather than how we are. And I want to be as clear and as open in the story as possible, so that in the future I might be slightly less strict. But then I also just want to have the mood be positive and be happy, and I want to make sure that everyone's names, including Vorag, is written down in the big tapestry, in the binary tapestry, so that everyone is remembered.
Cool. And I think like we see like a visual of Calyx being brought in, and there are just so many bright flowers around this like 3-story stacked containers. There are just these beautiful moments of clinking glasses and bowls and creating their own little tapestries, and it's almost like embroidery and stuff as you tell stories. Maybe there's points in which we see Calyx like showing magic and using like illusory starfield to then bring out some of the imagery of the great expanse that's out there. Do you tell them of your dream?
I actually think I would. I'd inspire, and I try and use the illusionary starfield to show them as much of the dream as I can remember.
Yeah, it's quite simple stuff, the illusory starfield. It's not going to be so in-depth. But when you say that you had this dream, every one of them in the room is just silent and like hangs on your every word. Like, if this was a church sermon, Desna had walked in herself and was giving the sermon. They are just like...
Yeah, I want to
Insect Jesus is among us.
help inspire them maybe to go out, not necessarily to go out on their own journeys, but to also just to find out their reasons, and to not... That while the safety here is great and while it's kept us alive, it has also made us complacent, and that we need to break out of that, find our reasoning and purpose.
Cool. Yeah, and it's just this amazing visual. And I think as the camera would come away, as there's just stories being told, and everyone keeps coming back to this dream and this vision, and these, they're like, oh, did it look like these wings, did it look like that? And they're all talking about the journey of transposition, about going to Mount Allure, about going to the temple up there and stuff like that, and if you're going to make the journey. We pan out. And then we come back in on the fields of flight as the rest of the party, the crew of the Orion's Hope and Ida, walk towards K4, I think I named it. K2, wrong thing. K4, I was right. To Cassiopeia East, where you've been before, and the gates are open. It's mid-morning, and there's nice, really warm. There's not even a breeze at the moment, so even like the patches of wildflowers that are still in the fields of flight, they're not moving or anything like that. There are like insects buzzing around, and it's very calm under the purple sky, like this pink sky during the day even. And you enter into Cassiopeia East, where you see these like domed hydroponic greenhouses and these rows of vegetables that you can see like the leaf coming out of the top of the ground, all being tilled by other Decimar. There are members of the defense teams, but they are helping out. And you can see a lot more people around again today, just tending to the plants, the little ponds, all the different things that are growing here that are then going to be put into those little hydroponic gardens within the homes and stuff. And it's just this really nice farm. Quite big as well. It's enough to feed the 3,000 that are here. And yeah, you can go on in. You probably see around one of the central ponds, Andromeda sits calmly, serenely, almost like in a meditative state. You can still see that she's got this line around her neck, but apart from that, I hand over to you guys and what you'd like to do.
We're going to talk to the old lady.
If we want to right now, sure, yeah.
She's right there.
I mean, may as well.
I'm not
That
really
would push
sure
her
why
in.
we came this way. I was just following the crowd.
Well, I want to at least look around, read stuff if you haven't have anything around here. Just
With
a little
maybe,
bit more.
yeah. A little bit of extra, making sure we've covered
Was
all the
Reed
ground.
the guy I shot?
It was, yeah.
Cool.
We'll trot over to Andromeda. Good morrow, lady.
And then there is a turning of the head. It's a bit stiff. The shoulders go with it this time. Good morning.
How are you?
Tired.
Oh, yeah.
But it's alive.
It was good, yeah. You know, I'm not even going to beat around the bush. I don't think it's worth it with a lady of your experience. We're a little... I know it's very impolite to ask. How old are you?
I believe I am about 12.
Ooh, ooh. Well, you don't look a day over 5.
I appreciate that. The right time is close. I can feel it.
Ah, well, you've done very well. On that note, you seem to be a little older than most of the instars that we've met, and we were just wondering if you've got any, skin care routine or, I don't know, an orb somewhere that keeps you sustained.
Or do you eat a pine cone every day to keep yourself youthful?
She gets a sense motive on that.
Yeah.
Artifact.
What's that skill?
Just bringing
You obviously have something in mind.
Yes.
You may as well, as you say, not beat around the bush.
This is Roy Orbison. We found him, or her, or they, and all alone on a planet that we believe was in the Duchy system that we believe had a civilization pre-Gap. And I wonder if you've got any connection to
Orbs.
or the bug-like race in which resided there.
There is a pause for a moment where you can tell she's trying to work out a lot of what you're saying, because not that she's old, it's just that that's very vague.
Yeah. I'm gonna hand it over. You can feel if you like and get a sense. And I'll kind of put it on her one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 'cause she blind.
Yeah, I will guide, with permission, sort of guide her to touch it.
She puts her it's her left arm. She puts her hand out and eventually makes contact with it. Oh, this is. The hand retracts.
Mm-hmm.
This is very interesting. There is a level of sentience there.
Mm-hmm.
And you found this on another planet.
In a new, different system, Duchy system.
I'm looking all Shit.
Its
more
presence
dingy.
feels familiar to you,
That's not that one, is it?
but not with
Avel.
understand. Our people, when they go from Instar to Imago, when they want to make their journey, they travel to a place called Mount Allure, and there is a temple there, a temple to Desna, high in the peaks, in the aura above us. There is a very similar object to this there.
The same.
But it does not have the same feeling that this one does. There is no... This one almost has a mind of its own, whereas the one... So I certainly encountered on my journey... It's hard to explain. We are... Thorigists. Thurgy is our way of life. Desna comes to us in dreams, in travel, but we're also here to protect holes that appear in things that we would call aberrations that come through the tapestry of life itself. We almost act as conduits for that. The similar item in question almost is a conduit for our people there.
It's very interesting to know. Thank you very
It's
much.
interesting that was Calyx with you when you found this?
Yes. Calyx was very interested in the drawings and such. I mean, these beings, they looked. I think I've actually got footage. Oh, you can't see it because you're blind. Never mind that.
Here's an audio descriptive version.
Yeah. They looked like a little like the Instars, but sort of. Forgive me for saying Hentra. And with I believe it was six arms. Correct me if I'm wrong. 4, 6.
Don't
Lot of arms.
ask me how to
Different
memory
number
a
of arms.
gun.
You can give me a recall knowledge check. You can answer that at any point.
7. 7 and 1s for me today.
10.
Quite hard to remember.
19.
They had 3 arms.
3 arms.
Shit, neither.
We're good at numbers.
Yeah, they were winged. Not quite the same as the Imargos. And the Imargos have like a very live, have 4 arms. And yeah, these ones had these 3 arms, like 2 at the front, and then 1 I think that came over from the back. And then they had these large wings. And they were insectoid-like, but they weren't. Yeah, to lessen it, moth-like or butterfly-like.
They looked a little like you, but more like adjacent than exactly. And Kate was very interested, but we didn't really want to touch Roy.
It is interesting that you return at a time that I sensed something was wrong. With Calyx, one of the only people to have ever left this place, to come back, save us from turmoil, and bring with you something connected to our own journeys here on this planet, here at what we would call the nexus of the web. I think that maybe Desna has brought you here for a reason. And maybe it was just coincidence that you came when we needed you most. But you should tell Calyx. Who isn't with you?
Spending time with family.
There's a smile. Good.
He's a special boy.
It would appear so. To
Comes back covered in gold stars.
little stamp on the smiley face. Good job.
I was brave at the dentist.
And yeah, she. It's hard to get into words the thought process of what's happening. You can see that she's trying to find a way to tell you what she means.
Would it... Forgive me, madam, would it be easier to sort of emote it?
With those arms?
What do you mean?
I am going to use L'Orb. Let me just remind myself of where it is. I really wish that Hephaestus in their next update would make clickable links for certain conditions.
Do you mean spells?
That's the one. Mind.
It's because it's a homebrew
Mind
item and I couldn't
link.
add it into there properly. And
Which it should do.
it's probably user interface. It's probably me.
Make
rather
it
than
easier.
them.
I'm trying to do you a solid here, man.
No, they're really good. I've actually chatted to them a few times now.
Nice.
And it's usually my issue. It's usually this issue. They're like, yeah, do this. I'm like,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm going to use the orb to do to kind of like. I think I'm going to sandwich our hands between on the orb and cast Mind Link to swiftly communicate a large amount of complex information in an instant. Oh no, that only goes that way. Sorry, no, I forget that. Because it's me to her, not the other way.
I think the answers you look for are potentially at the end of a very long journey. And with that, we'll go to break.
Wait. I hope you bought your hiking Elvis boots.
To which ends,
Spurs.
if you want a chance to win one of these Starfinder badges, you can use code word JOURNEY in chat. And at the end of the show, we will do a random selection of anybody who's used the word JOURNEY to win that Starfinder badge. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Until then, guys, see you soon.
Here at Dynatech, we care. We care about being future perfect. From healthcare to drift travel, we want to provide the very highest in quality for our customers. And part of being future perfect is knowing when you need to outsource. When it comes to 3D printing, we look to our friends Warrior Prints 3D, your one-stop shop for anything 3D printed. From cosplay items, tabletop terrain and miniatures, to anything that you could need printing. Check them out at Warrior Prints 3D on their Instagram or warriorprints3d.etsy.com to find their Etsy store, where you can use the permanent code to the stars for a 10% discount. That's right, to the stars, all one word, for a 10% discount. And that is just one of the ways in which Dynatech truly cares.
We're back for part 2 of the Starfinder podcast. But Jack
Hello.
is leading the banter section for this part because just before we went into the episode during the opening credits, they were like, "Oh, we had banter," and I believe somebody said, "No, we had an argument."
No, it was a discussion.
Alright, banter, let's go.
It's really such a shit topic. But anyway, it was about the difference between mun and man. So like fireman or fireman. But you say fireman, don't you? But you don't say, "Oh, there's a fireman over there."
Depends how
But-
cornish you are.
You might say
That fireman.
man in other instances. So
Oh, because I think that's regional dialect, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? But look at fireman over there. That's definitely where Alex is from.
like whoever says fireman in any region of
There's a
England.
fireman.
Yeah,
Call
it's
the
a fireman.
fireman.
There's a fireman.
No, I do slur it as well,
But it's
actually.
firemen if there are many.
Yeah, but it's also plural as well.
Yeah.
No,
But that's what
fireman.
I'd do the...
That's
Those
a
10
vitamin.
If I say
Fireman.
that one
Fireman
fireman,
is a vitamin.
or those 10 firemen,
You say
Yeah.
firefighter if it's singular, isn't it?
Yeah.
Firefighter.
There's all
I don't know,
there's a
But then,
collection of
but then
firefighters,
you've got the thing is
Yeah.
if you sing the Fireman Sam theme tune...
Fireman Sam.
fireman Sam.
Fireman Sam.
Oh, fireman! I
Fireman.
said it.
Fireman,
Exactly.
fireman,
I don't-
fireman,
Sam.
Sam.
but I mean, isn't he Welsh?
Fireman. No, I don't think you would say
I
fireman.
can't do the Welsh accent. I'm not even going to try.
No.
I nearly just like.
Oh wait, no, that's
slaughtered it.
Postman Pat, isn't it? Who's Welsh?
Postman.
Yeah.
You said
Postman.
postman.
Pat
I
is
said
Welsh.
postman. Definitely
Postman.
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 But Fireman Sam is from Yorkshire, isn't he?
I
Or is
don't
it the other way
know.
round?
No, fireman Sam's from Pontypridd, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah, Fireman Sam's Welsh and Pat is,
and
is
Pat's,
North.
yeah, okay, I'm getting
Yeah.
confused.
I like
I always get
Postman
when
Pat,
There's a-
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning.
just a day dawning.
Well, we don't have the licensing rights, guys. Come on.
Policeman, not policeman.
Policeman.
You don't say.
Police
Postman
person.
Patrick.
I'm going to bring up another one that my housemate brought up a long time ago, and it's not quite the same, but grammatically, potentially, so it's toothbrush or teeth brush.
Toothbrush.
Because-
Toothbrush.
No, no, no.
fuck is
No,
wrong?
because,
Sorry.
no,
Brows on,
because,
do you?
because you, while it is a toothbrush, you are brushing more than one tooth.
Yeah.
Indeed.
When you
I
use it,
use
so
the
it is a
toothbrush to brush my teeth.
yeah.
But wouldn't it only?
No, I'd agree. But
I know what you
her
mean.
argument
Yeah.
was
Them
it's
like
a teeth
knickers.
brush.
If it was called
Yeah,
a
it's
a
toothbrush and
pair
you only
of
had one
knickers.
tooth, would it then become a toothbrush?
But this comes down to
toothbrush.
English being really weird.
Because I'm about to take you to my world, which is of dice making. Is it die or dice?
Apparently,
I'd say die.
it's one
die.
One die.
Generally, the rule in
One die,
English
Or
two
is
is
dice.
dice
both.
mix and singular.
English is just a.
Yeah.
Mad language.
I'm second guessing myself now, but I remember it being really weird.
I'd go singular is a die and multiple is a dice.
Yeah, I think that's right.
One die, two dice.
I think you might be
Dice
right.
cast.
It's like goose.
Yeah,
and
die
geese.
is singular and
Yeah.
dice is plural.
Yeah.
But somebody says roll the dice, and it's actually it's roll the die.
Yeah.
But again, this comes in with like language shift and variation, and like the effect that like because language is evolving so quickly.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry,
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I actually can go go for a more of a Chomsky method than Saussure.
Oh, spot the fucking teacher.
Linguist, darling, linguist. But no, it's interesting because language changes so rapidly.
I'm listening.
This is my special interest, motherfuckers. Language changes so rapidly, and particularly with the invention of the internet and NetSpeak, it has a pervasive kind of touch on how we use language, and particularly English being so wild and mad anyway. Generally, the rule is, say whatever you want.
English is
Can
so
I ask you something?
hybridised.
Yes.
I want to pick your brains. So you know medicine, right?
Yes.
Why the fuck do people say medicine?
Oh, Americans.
But I've heard English.
Yeah, but that's the American influence.
Do you know what? I've heard some
'Cause of the
some
media.
English now saying mom, like MOM,
Do they
rather
watch
than
too much
NU because it's
sitcoms?
too much like the American
But
influence.
interestingly, has origins in the north.
Yeah, it does.
In America, they had a big thing that because the kids were watching Peppa Pig so much, they were getting accents, the British accent.
I love that.
Oh no, but
That's
Americans
amazing.
thinking they're British is very different to actually sounding British.
But it's the
Fuck
same
you,
as-
America. Fuck you.
It's the same as us attempting to sound American. It can
Yeah.
often sound just awful.
Hey, my American sounds fantastic.
We're doing a great
Except Alex's American is obviously the best.
Says the middle-class British lady. Sat in the corner.
Yes, and I sound,
yes, it is.
I sound incredibly middle class, and I know I do, and I'm proud of that. What of it?
Who else says
What
middle
of
class?
it, son?
Anybody else say middle class?
I sound it, but I'm not.
Yeah, I'm the
I don't know
same.
what that
I
means.
definitely am not middle class.
If you don't know what it means, you're
Peasantry.
definitely in the peasantry. I think I'm upper lower class now, and I've clawed my way up. I'm slowly trying to get into the middle class.
Yeah, I feel I'm upper lower class.
Fuck off, you're in the middle.
I'm really
You're upper
not.
middle.
I'm
What is the
really
absolute
not.
requirement to cross the threshold between lower and middle?
I think it's tax bracket.
Or,
Fair enough.
I think if
Yeah.
you...
How often do you consider going to Henley?
What's that?
Yeah. We found the scum in the room.
Hey, yeah, that's fair.
It's whether your wellies are from like Cornwall farmers or hunters.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
What do you call wellies?
Willies.
What do you call wellies?
Wellington.
What do you call wellies?
Wellies.
What do you call wellies?
Wellies.
What do you call wellies?
Wellies.
What do you call wellies?
Gumboots?
Middle class.
No shame. No
I felt that coming.
Oh, and there's a reason I started over there and I made sure you were last. Because I pulled this up with you. So when you say, what's the line, that's one of them. The other one is, if you were given a load of money, what size TV would you buy?
I wouldn't buy a TV.
You've just moved up in class.
I'd get a projector.
Or you've moved up in class. Because most people, when they get money in the lower classes, think, and this is something I saw on TV, so this is now me putting an opinion out there that's obviously true. Go and buy a huge TV. Because they go, oh, that must be what I get for having money moving up. And actually, it's like a library. It's interesting. If the class system is still in place, then you're definitely playing the game with your gun boots.
don't have the money. I've got the money. How can you say
For
gumboots
£5
is
a month.
Please, that's got to be genetic.
Most classes things are genetic.
There was a trust fund somewhere along the line.
Gumboots. I don't understand. It's just cute. How is that classic? No.
Yeah.
My great grandpapa used to work for the Great East Indian Trade Company and lost his money on the horses. But we'll wear our gumboots, by God.
How is Wellington less upper class than Gumboot?
Because Wellington is the name of the boot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
like
a
that's
Wellington
like
boot.
you know, come down and that. But like, I mean, let's face it. None of you are exactly, and including me. You know, I was raised up on a council estate in the Midlands. For God's sake, you know, until Tamsin said it the other week, I had no clue what a gumboot was. I was like,
I only know it from doing the horse circuit, so there you go.
yeah. So
what Canadians call a gunboat.
What's a horse
Gunboot.
circuit?
I was just doing like pony shows and stuff.
That's a pony show.
Yeah, but I rode a Shetland, and that was like
the podcast is a step. It's very short,
a lindo.
very very short.
Oh my God, I want to put you up on a Clydesdale just to like extra size you.
Different type of horse.
Also, Henley.
Because Yaz used to ride like proper shires.
Yes, she did.
And
She
they're
used
like
to be big
the
on
big.
Shire.
And they're the horses that come down and
boys.
go. Hi.
They're the ones with the carriage and the
Oh,
big
they're
fluffy
gorgeous
feet.
as well.
And we had them at our wedding. They brought you guys up to the wedding, didn't they? Yeah, we got married in a castle, and we had shires race up the road with.
And you've
Yaz
just
and-
moved up the class.
Yeah. Talking about that.
Because Yaz, I would put in the middle class bracket, and I
Exactly,
married
I'm
in.
not
You married well.
So, like I said, I grew up in a council estate in the Midlands, taking a vast, copious amount of drugs. I have clawed my way up into the middle classes, and I know this. You know, I'm just better than some people.
I know. When Yaz first said about you, I was just like, oh no.
So did all of her family.
She's going down.
Oh, some ginge from the north. So we're back.
Anyway.
Yeah.
There you go. Some party bants for everyone. So I guess
That's
we need
good
to.
bands, Jack. Well
It
done.
started all from Moon and Man.
Yeah, we didn't even finish what we were talking about.
Well, that was basically it, to be honest. Yeah.
No, it
You just threw a
wasn't.
grenade in the room and walked out. Just sat there for the whole thing.
The whole point of it was to say mun on things that really didn't need it, like snowman. And it's
Pterodactyl man.
It really annoyed me. Nobody says cave moon. He said space moon.
Spaceman.
Wait, Jack's a spaceman.
He was doing it to annoy me.
Oh.
Okay.
Because it
Might
sounded
be
funny,
cryptic,
I was like,
That's how David Bowie would say it.
Space.
Feels like a very Kazamba thing.
Yeah.
Spaceman!
Like, I couldn't sing that.
Spaceman Kazamba!
I will never live that down.
Now, is it moon or moon?
Genuinely, I want to do a T-shirt, Jack, that's got basically it's like Mum, can we get some Kaz? Like, you know, we've got Kaz at home, and it says get it on the back. It says the Kaz we have at home, and it has an image of yours.
Got cows at home. I do.
Anyway, before we jump back in, so if you want a chance of winning a Starfinder badge, use the keyword journey in chat on Twitch here live, and at the end of the show we will do a draw to give that away. To which end, I guess we better talk about moving back into this episode and what you're doing. And I'm not going to lie, I was heavily distracted there. So I guess to set the scene, Calyx has gone home and has told them all about this vision, this dream from Desna, and is essentially enjoying the wholesomeness of being home once more, while the rest of the crew of Orion's Hope make their way.
Wow. Stay classy, folks.
And back down.
Making my way down.
You're being fast.
Man, I love Terry Crews. Why can I only think about him now? The crew of Orion's Hope are moving their way across the fields of flight to. Oh no, have moved their way across to
Talk to Andromeda.
talk to Andromeda and have mentioned about this orb that they've nicknamed Roy Orbison, which got Emily a crev stick. And although there were speculations that maybe Andromeda had an orb, it doesn't seem that way. What the crew find out is that there is something familiar about it, yet she senses some kind of sentience with this particular one that you guys carry. And it's interesting that you come back at this time in this hour of need with Calyx, who has been on a journey further than any Decimar has actively gone on. They say that there is a familiar object in Mount Allure. There is a temple at the end of the journey that the Instars take. That you right there?
Sounds coming out of that.
Yes. Fine. I'm turning it off.
Noises.
Then you're fine. Got some hit points onto it. That in this temple where the Decimar go on this journey, and I think actually she would tell you, and I'll probably jump into her now and say, when we go from being in Stars to Imargos, usually we undertake a very treacherous journey. That journey is to solidify that we know what we want to do with our lives, that we know who we are. It's not a journey that everybody wants to take, it's not a journey that everybody takes. It's just one that when you feel like you're about that time, we do. However, it is always our choice whether we then transform from Instar to Imargo. Sometimes you can go on the journey and you get a glimpse of who you are and if what you want to do is what's right for you. It's almost like finding your own truth and setting your own future. And there is an object very similar to this orb that you bring now there. I think that maybe Desna calls to Calyx, and that maybe they need to go on this journey not only to potentially see why there are such similarities between these items, but to work out whether or not they are ready to make that change, whether they want to make that change, whether they know who they are, or whether they might get a glimpse into the future of what they might become, and if that's a road they want to go down. The object, it's like a connection to the web that it's used for, gives us, when we make that journey, after the trials and tribulations of going so far, you're exhausted and you are at the end of a very long road, it gives us glimpses into what we could be. So it's interesting that it feels so familiar, your object, yet also very different at the same time.
Well, that's very insightful.
Makes me think that they are, or at one point were, individuals.
Who they were, we don't know.
But some of that is coming through in their strange sort of, I don't know if imprisont's the word, or stasis, but whatever it is. If they're doing different things, it makes me feel that maybe they are their own beings. But no, we need to, prompt Calyx, give him a little prod.
Yeah,
right
there's still
direction.
many questions about all this.
Absolutely.
At least the orbs where they are now.
I know Calyx did mention interesting before we found out the bad stuff, actually, maybe possibly taking the journey.
You know what will happen. He'll be, I don't know if I'm worthy, you're ready, and I've got to have a salad for the road.
But like Andromeda said, you can take the journey and choose not
Exactly, and I think we need to impress that upon the young boy that, and I just, I think he's going through the mill at the moment, isn't he? Bless his little socks.
Little gum boots.
Space boots.
Little boots. We'll give him a little,
Boots.
give him a little bit of a pep talk maybe as a group, and
I'll leave that in your very capable hands. I'm not very peppy in case you...
massage initiate. Right, thank you, Andron. This was lovely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for everything, for bringing Calyx home and for everything that you have all done. Thank you.
No worries. Also, did Reed sleep here or have like a little Reed base of operations here that we could have a nose around?
Yes, Reed, Bunt in, you'll have to forgive me, I believe in Tower A, and she would point roughly towards where the gate is, and...
Would he frequent anywhere else in this sector?
He... Not that I'm aware of. He was a very closed individual. He seemed to stick only really to the teams. Never really spoke to me or any of the children or people here that I have heard of. He was very closed off.
Okay. Well, perhaps we should leave you to rest and recover from the last night's debacle.
Debacle.
Yes. Kaz will head towards Tower A.
Yeah, very easy. Like you can ask some of the defence teams who are helping the bomb and stuff like that, and they'll point out that within the two towers that are on either side of the gate, there is a small door, and then you can find that like about halfway up are usually like a few rooms with a few bunks in them.
Yeah.
One in particular in Tower A would be it would say read on the door.
Yeah, I think I'd probably just like to take 20 and just try and look around the room and see if there's anything.
Absolutely not a problem. You find a few amenities. You again find inside one of the lockers 3 boots of 1 armour and a pretty. It's just a standard in Hephaestus would be just under tactical knife, and it's a pretty wicked looking curved blade, very menacing looking.
But just a normal tack.
But it's just a standard tack knife. Yeah, apart from that, everything else seems to be.
Yeah.
Did we check his data pad?
I think you did, didn't you?
Yeah, you and Ren went through it, and essentially we'll find things like schedules for patrols going out over the past several months, and some of them say like snack.
And we worked out that was going to be the where they were trapping the ones that were going off.
I probably should have given up to Eva and Neymar. I'll send it over on the channel that we haven't yet agreed. Well, we agreed to it, we just didn't do it.
Yeah, I'm happy to say that earlier on you gave them all that information as well.
Well, Reed was obviously not very instrumental in anything. He was just a bit more of a workman.
Coward?
Or workman. However you
It's
like to put
weird that you would say it that way, Gaz.
I say workman, but...
I told you it was weird.
Anyone else want to do anything while we're here?
Can I do detect magic?
Is this in Reed's?
Yes.
Yep, you absolutely can.
Now, is that detect magic or detect magic?
Depends on your class.
It doesn't work like that, Scott. Okay?
Nothing of note.
Cool.
Nothing pings up as magic or anything like that. How long does that last?
4 minutes.
Taking 20 minutes around the room, you pop up detect magic for a few minutes. How does it look when you cast detect magic?
I can imagine it is it kind of. I just kind of put my cybernetic hand to my mask, and it kind of just invokes it almost like a blue strip around my eyes,
Nice.
and it just kind of almost you can see it kind of flicking between all the different objects and things
Is it
like
like a
hidden.
holographic heads-up display,
Yeah.
and then it's like starting to
It
try
just scans. You can
Yeah.
see literally like a what's it called? Like a as you look down the scope, you've got the crosshair. You
Yeah.
just see a crosshair flicking around.
Nice. It like follows like the eye line.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah. You watch the rest of you as like this blue holographic strip comes across, and nothing magical in there.
Were there other people bunking here, or is this a read only?
So this particular one is a read-only one, and then there's a few others within this area as well. And you see that the rest of the bunks that are in this particular district again are all the same pirate bunks, with these same like freebooters and like all this different gear that's been clearly put away to one side. At the same time, you're also seeing that like some of the defense teams are now starting to clear it out as well, and they're like just like taking out all the freebooter armor and starting to find everything that basically isn't Dynatech official, and are also doing their own investigation to like try and work out if at least there was anybody in here with that. Same.
Cool.
You get the feeling that K2 and K4 were completely under the control of Navy.
Cool beans. On to the next.
What to...
I might take some armor.
Oh, what?
Three bits one?
Yeah.
3 bit of one. Yeah.
K3, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
We haven't looked there at all, have we?
No, we haven't.
Okay, so you make your way across, and again, very, very busy. More busy than you saw it yesterday. Like more of the Decimar out and about, and they're like having fun, and they're all just reveling. And you're starting to hear rumours coming through of like Calyx's dreams, and maybe Decimar is like calling to them and stuff like that, and you're starting to hear like really wild things like Decimar's chosen them to defeat pirates and stuff like that, and it's just starting to get like very whispered and along the chain. You spend the time to go across the fields of light, probably like starting to get into early afternoon at this point, and you can go into this district where, as you walk into...
Does anyone know the name of the person that controlled the sector or was in command?
Don't think we knew. Oh, we did know at some point, maybe. Potential.
We had all 4 names, I just don't have them in my head.
I've got them in the thing somewhere.
Unless I counted you put a name on
This
it.
is why I need to digitise everything.
To which end you enter into this district, and what you find is that there are practically no Decimar here today. I know this is yesterday, was it everybody like in the morning had a shift that went out, then came back, and the evening shift went out. Now what you're seeing is clearly an investigation going on. The remainder of the defence teams, and like a very tired looking Tommy, this like crop haired human that you've met, is on a communicator and it's just like, yeah, okay, double check again, make sure everything's turned over. We don't want to leave any stone unturned here. That's from Evo. Sees you guys all coming and is like, hey, I guess thank you for yesterday. How can I help?
I was just want to see if there's any more information about what happened and why. And
Yeah, quite interesting. We found that obviously when you guys found that the laboratory and that the silk shipments were being used as a cover for the eggs, that we wanted to come over here and check with our department head over here, Marimar. They're dead.
Oh.
do you know who by?
I think possibly Reed or Nadine.
Possibly not following orders or something.
Or possibly not wanting to
Be involved.
Yeah, definitely a disagreement. Let me show you. And they point around. What you can see in this district is 2 very, very large facilities that are on, just like the K2, they're on the left and right as you go in, they're on the far walls. And you can see that they have standard, medium-sized creature doors, and these big buildings have a lot of windows, especially around the top. What would be the top floor, essentially? So it's almost like kind of like a factory warehouse, so like loads of light can come in from the top, and they would lead you over to it would be possibly this building here, which is next to the left-hand one, and you can see that the door is open, and there are a defence team, probably 2 guards outside of it. They're not looking like they're stopping anybody or anything like that. They are clearly posted there to stop anybody else from coming in. They nod to Tommy, and Tommy will say to you, so this is the billet for this particular district. This district itself is where the instars come, and they will go into, and he points to the 2 large buildings. This is where we farm the silk. So they have their own little areas where they get a lot of sunlight, they can get anything they need. We're trying to cater to them so that they were healthy and producing lots and lots of silk, and that they were happy. They are then boxed over here into one section. He's like just showing you the outsides of these buildings, like in the box up in there, and they're sent over to K2, where that's where they're stored until shipments go off. This particular billet we have been through, and I personally am billeted here, and so are a lot of the defence team members that are still here now, and we've been through everybody's lockers, and we've been through everybody's stuff, including my own and everything like that. We've been very open with EPO, and we're compiling reports of everything we've got. However, Marimar has been found dead in their office. And they start leading you inside, and very much like the billet that you were in K2, there is this like armory at the bottom where there is now about like half of the weapons are back on the racks. There are like boots and stuff. There is a terminal at the back. There's no back door to this one, so there's no like brigged area or anything like that, and this armory is wider. There is again this ladder that leads up, and there is a hatch that is open, and they would show you around. So a lot of our having the right word here, operating base armories and billets that we put down when we land somewhere or when we go somewhere that's outside of part of an expedition are very similar. Obviously K2's had a brig. We don't have that one here, so we can house more people as well. We do have a small canteen, and upstairs they take you, start climbing the ladder, and they will lead you up into what is essentially a slightly larger set of cubicle bunks and stuff. So not quite as close knit as the one that was in K2, but like they're actually like almost like privatized sectors of it. And you can see that there are still people going through lockers. They're like itinerizing everything. And they are still like going through, and there's some people that are asleep in their bunks now, and off shift and stuff. And they all kind of like sit up, and Tommy's like, "It's cool, don't worry about it. Just carrying on the investigations." And they lead you to another hatch and another ladder that goes up to another floor, which you didn't have in K2. You go up and you enter into what is a very functional room. It's clearly a room that somebody would house in, sleep in, and it is anybody who's seen anything logistical in their pre this campaign lives would know that this is clearly someone who is keeping logs and records of quantities and amounts of things that come and go. It's very, very mundane paper bullshit, and it's obviously like on different data pads and stuff like that. The very noticeable thing is the sprays of blood that are up these walls. There is two in particular that look like big spurts, and then lying on the floor where there's a blood smear that comes down is a blue chitinous covered Shirin wearing Dynatech captain's garb with a gaping hole in their head just above their right eye. Their right antenna is off, and the left one is like all slumped down. They are just against the wall, and you can see that like their personal belongings have been pulled out, and you can see freebooter armor. You can see the same sort of similar pirate attire that you found in the other places. However, this is the only sign here of something like that. Tommy will point out, is like, Marimar was in charge of the facilities here and in charge of essentially numbers, product, and all of the shit silk that was then being put into those cargo crates and taken across to KT ready for shipment. Obviously, we now know that they were working with Nadine, or Taldi, or whoever this shadow captain is, until we think they've had, maybe when Nadine acted out of something, I don't know, but they're not living anymore, and they weren't in the fray last night.
Would you say he's been demoted recently?
That was like a pretty big demotion. It points to like the hole in the head. But I don't know what you mean.
Can I just do a sense motive on Tommy, just to check if he's on the up and
Absolutely.
up?
Give me a sense motive.
Okay, and add my expertise. So that's 28.
28.
I get all
Sorry for a second.
I don't understand how you can Ipo and Name are still alive if they're this bad a judge of character.
I mean,
Scary camera.
Scary camera.
yeah, come on.
So everyone remember to type in Journey to
Journey.
win one of the Dynatech little badges shown off by Jack there.
There you go, right there on my breast.
And also, if you say
The breasticles! Cover your breasticles with your very own Dynatech badge.
If you've won one, win two.
Oh, yeah,
there you go.
exactly.
Or 3.
Oh yeah. No
I-
judgment.
no
If you
judgment.
so want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Judgment-free zone. Oh,
Was that your knee?
my ankle.
Wow, that was loud.
I get a lot of cracky ankles.
That's fair.
Wow.
What do you crack?
what's crack-a-lacking?
My back.
Oh, I did.
My ass.
Your ass.
Yeah.
You crack your ass.
Open for all demand.
Mun, actually. Mun.
Open for all demand. Oh, my Starfinder badge, I knocked it off. Yeah.
So revealing.
My breasts.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's
Yep.
hopefully we found everybody. I would assume that the ones we have now locked up in South, we will either take back or they will send out. I don't know how it's going to work, to be honest. We're going through everybody's belongings, everyone's data pads, everyone's everything to make sure that we found every last possible outsider.
Do you mind if we have a little look around?
Help yourself. E-Pro said to give you guys the
Run of the mill.
run of the silk mill.
Did you find anything out about the prisoner, myself?
Not yet. We are trying to look into it, but we think that maybe Nadine or this shadow captain were more closely tied to it. We haven't found anything about a payment being made, if you don't mind me saying, for you, only that your original crew sold you instead of... We think there was some kind of...
That's pretty shit.
altercation where you were supposed to be incarcerated, from what we gather.
As much as I know, yeah.
Yet,
I'm
here
here.
you are. If we find anything, we'll let you know. And I hope it's nothing too nefarious for Commander Repo's sake. And you get, their mood slightly changes with you because they, without giving you too much, they are wary of you in this moment. But you helped out last night, and we can see that you weren't with Nadine previously or afterwards, so I will give you the benefit of the doubt. Please don't prove me wrong. But if you would like the room is yours.
And I hope you're going to get some rest to me at some point.
We're quite short-staffed.
Oh yes, but still, this is the thing though. You've got to be. You can work yourself to an early grave, you know. You've got to be taking your 8 hours. You're no good to anyone if you're dead.
Very true. You're very kind, but for now, I will do my duty. And I'll be just downstairs if you need me. And he descends the ladder and leads you guys to this room.
What are you thinking, Roos? Suicide or actually killed?
Can I?
Put that blood on the wall by killing yourself.
Hey, if you shoot yourself in the face, it's still going to go anyway.
Can I, given my experience with these sorts of things, can I sense any sort of direction of how this might have gone down?
Yeah,
just
okay.
Here.
Can you
Somebody
see
took a
its
shit.
eye?
Yeah. So, this. Give me a medicine check.
Medicine check.
That's what I was gonna do.
I think with this one, I'm going to give you a circumstance bonus because of things in your past.
Okay.
And And
You know exactly what would make that
Can I try and help him? I've got the little blue circle.
yeah,
Fuck off.
that one.
Yeah.
It's too many in this session.
There's way too many.
Somebody died in here.
14.
14. So you get a +2 from. Do you have anything in medicine?
I have +2. So that was a 3.
Somebody died in here.
Yeah, they did.
It's not.
You're like,
I think that's blood.
It's not.
It tastes like blood.
It's not utter carnage.
Okay.
And I think what you'll get from that is obviously the killing blow was a shot to the head. There,
The old Ernest Hemingway way.
Again.
it's a laser pistol. Clearly a laser pistol. It's not like so it's gone straight through instead of like the. Without getting too grim on you, the entry and the exit wound are the same size. Whereas with a projectile weapon, the entry wound is usually smaller and the exit wound is a lot larger. Nor is it always in the exact same place behind it, because bullets bounce around your body. Whereas a laser weapon will go through you. True fact, there you go.
So is there a burn on the wall?
Yes, actually. So there would be like you can see it go straight through. There is a small burn on the wall, and you can see that there's like also like a burn mark to the blood splatter that goes behind it.
Okay.
It's obviously not cauterized the wound on the way through or anything like that. It's just made a hole.
Good job Calix isn't here, really.
You also notice that their pistol is holstered, and you got a 14, haven't you? You rolled a 14, didn't you? On the aid. When you see this bullet hole to the head, and then you see the two, like, splats of blood, essentially, that doesn't match up with a gunshot. That's clearly, and I think you, and you especially, would know this without having to make a check. That's a blade of some kind.
But there's none of those wounds on Marimar.
That you can see at the moment.
Can I do my own investigation?
You absolutely can do medicine check.
So did you say it looked like someone had set this guy up to look like a pirate if he wasn't one?
No,
There was like pirate kit.
they found pirate kit here, but not in anybody else here in this building.
26.
26. What you find is that you are looking for these slash marks, and they're on their back and the back of their head.
Oh shit.
They were attacked from behind first, and maybe
shot
they,
in the front.
and then when they turned around, they were then shot. You think that whoever did this knew them, and you with a 27 or 28?
26.
26, sorry. Oh, that's okay. 26 is still pretty good. The
Fucking bitch.
the time of death corresponds to probably just before everything kicked off last night.
Is there like, being like a logistics and things like that, is there cameras or like a system in there which would record what would happen in the room?
Well, that would be good.
Not a recording device or anything that technological, but give me a computers check.
Can the
Yeah,
tech
they-
bros help with that?
Yeah. You get the sense that basically they were walking away from somebody, they were attacked,
It's enough again.
and in the last moment they turned around and then they took a shot to the head. They didn't have a chance to defend themselves. The blade marks themselves, really deep, slightly cauterized afterwards. Something hot did this.
A hot blade.
Yeah, okay, so from us.
Who do we know with one of
So
them?
that's 14.
14.
Forget. That's
The terminal in here is an active terminal. You don't sense that there's any major countermeasures on it with a 14, and
Do we
you
We did.
would imagine that this kind of thing would log most of the logistical, basically the output of silk and how much is going in crates and stuff like that. It's clearly, obviously, to do with quantities and logistics and stuff, and it's like managing what is essentially a farm.
Well, it all lines up.
Yeah.
It does.
Who do we know
Can
with
I-
the hot sword?
What was Nadine using? I can't quite remember.
Nadine was using a sort of drugs.
Yes.
So?
Yes. But was she using a blade
I
there?
don't know if she was. I didn't get that close to her, to be honest.
Kaz, did you want to try and get into the terminal, see if there's something more to it? See if
I
we
can try. Yeah, sure.
Are you
Hand.
By all means.
are you happy for me to give you an augmentation?
If it's something in the help, augmentations are my thing. Go for it.
Yeah, past the threshold, so get a little
What is the
TJ help.
threshold?
So
10, isn't
what are
it?
you guys doing?
Aiding.
I'm going
Yeah.
to further investigate.
I just put my hand on the back of your head, and you kind of feel essentially it's a data jack.
Okay.
So you can interface without using a keyboard, just basically
Yeah.
plug straight in.
Wow!
It's going to be a big one.
So,
Okay.
are you
I'm gonna turn
interfacing
it
with
on
the terminal to like just dig in and see what's going on within the computer? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like just scan through all things
Any
like
hidden-
personal messaging, hidden files, all that kind of jazz.
Yeah, cool.
No privacy.
You get a +1 to circumstance bonus to computer checks when accessing the system via the data jack.
And you've given me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so.
Friendship
And you as
boost.
well?
So
35.
35!
Take that, Ren! Let's see Ren do that, eh?
Shit, right?
Log.
Edith's just saying it just to get like into the group, like eat shit, right?
I take it we haven't picked him up yet.
So first of all, there are countermeasures in this computer.
Okay.
And you absolutely bypass them with a 35. Again, this is a terminal that will delete its own data if you fail at a certain check. With the data jack, with the aid, you plug in and you start to be able to like see the firewall and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, shit, yeah, there really is protection on this thing, and you were able to like, I'll let you like, if you want to like describe what it's like virtually as you in your mind deactivate the countermeasures on this computer.
I think it's probably like a mixture of like the matrix code, and then I think it's just too fast to even like describe. But I'm like portioning bits of code and saying, "Oh yeah, that's the bad one. Get rid of that."
Straight on Minority Report, and you're like, yep.
click recycling
Swipe that off.
bin.
You're not so
Bop it, twist it. Yes, playing bop it.
Suck it.
Cast it out.
I don't remember.
Miss Pac-Man.
Mister, if he wants to.
It's 2020. It's 20 whatever year.
24.
What year is it, James?
No, I meant in Starfinder, not this.
President James.
What year is it?
Fuck knows.
That's a 17 for recall knowledge. I've been in a chamber for years, so I don't know.
That's true.
That's very true. For the rest of you, it's 317 AG.
There you go.
Write that down.
It's what year?
I told you in episode 1. Very much told you. Because it's set just before all of the actual APs are due to come out. So I said it there so I didn't have to follow any of theirs. Yeah, you start going in and like taking apart all the code and stuff, and what's interesting is that one of the particular firewalls, they're all standard until this one, where it's almost like a mask comes up with this singular light in the centre of it, and you just hear this like and then you like, it's like this weird robotic.
It's Warrior.
Is it like the one we found in Dr. Grimm?
Yeah. No, the one in Dr. Grimm's was literally a brain with a hand that goes
Oh yes.
This is inflection.
This one literally comes up with this like weird robotic laugh. It goes and it's very
God, I fucking hate those things.
yeah. And you feel it pushing back against you, but you just like fuck off and just like
Download our blocker.
essentially, yeah. And you get into this terminal.
Sick.
You get through most of the reports, and like in this moment, Kaz is just like walking through data, and it's just
Like Jeepers.
Jeepers.
And you're seeing like, cool, yield on this day, cool, increase certain feed, excellent. Yield on this day, decrease this kind of feed. We're starting to see what the key ingredients are to these foods. And then you're starting to see, okay, is there a matching chemical compound? And you're starting to see like the active ingredients and then a chemical symbol next to them. That's then being compressed into a file and then sent off to Terminal Prime.
Yeah.
Then you are seeing the chemical compounds of silk and how each one has its own, essentially, DNA.
Yeah.
And what you're starting to see is computer simulations of mixing those DNAs. And what that does for the silk strength. You're starting to find that this isn't necessarily just a logistics computer. This person was working on experimentation of like cross genetics and what that meant to the product output and how they can replicate foods or the active ingredient in food if that food isn't available. And then all of that information is being sent to Terminal Prime.
Right.
That's probably the key piece of information that you would find in that computer.
What's Terminal Prime?
The Dr. Grimm's one. It was like the computer, the centre.
But surely it was going somewhere else. To their farm.
So,
bad farm.
you know for a fact as well that when Grimm died and that terminal was deleting itself, a transmission went out. And you've asked G33 to currently track that and see if they can find out where it's going. But just like sending a message, it's going up to the drift beacon. And then it's a case of seeing if you can track it from there. And they're trying to work that one out for you. And I have rolled for that and it's going to take some time. So you won't know just yet. Yeah.
All right.
Deal with that information as you will.
I think I'll make sure to download any information I can.
Yeah.
Get it all on my compad. Yeah, let's try and keep it safe. Maybe make a few copies.
Yeah.
Back it
Send
up.
it out to everybody.
Yeah.
Not a problem at all.
I think we should send this information to probably Historia 7 as well.
Absolutely, we can maybe do that with
like
Lamp, get that nice and quick.
Yeah, you don't want to roll a million days.
No, if we wait till we're back on the ship, once we've collated everything that we need here, we'll get on the ship, I'll send another update out,
that's
and
fine.
we'll do that, because Lamp will help things with that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we got something out of this.
Yes,
I thought we would come up short, but I think we're good.
Not as short as this guy.
Shot, not short.
Oh, shit. Toby!
Yes.
Toby, you still around? Toby?
No, hot sword.
Oh, yeah.
What? Yes, I've got it's related to the hot sword
Okay.
as well.
you want to tell me?
I've got
You
a
went there
question
downstairs, I think.
And you see, like, a few seconds later, coming up the ladder, he's not wearing a hat or anything like that, he's just got this, like, cropped hair, like, it's basically like a buzz cut with flat on top, very dark, his eyes are starting to look really quite heavy, and he's just like, how can I help? Did you find anything?
I've got a few things in the pipeline, maybe it might be helpful, but I just wanted to, I don't mean to bother you, but I do recognise this man, and I'll get up the photo that I took of Captain Deckard, or whatever his name was. Roos's old boss. And I do recognise this individual. Have you seen him here?
Yeah, that's Sergeant Pryor. He's usually sort of runs things. When he went back, I moved up to Sergeant. He went back a couple of weeks ago under directive of Dynatech. They called back some of the forces. That's why we are so heavily understaffed now. But he was essentially second under EPO and NATO.
Where was he mostly based?
I slam my fists on the table. Like,
Oof.
that's
Bruce
it.
has some feelings.
I mean, he's
We'll
quite
deal
a
with him.
unique individual, and he's
we
quite
will.
Rotten.
more abrasive. The Sahobad can be very intimidating to look at. He was very much I wouldn't say cruel person, but he seemed to be, he delighted in combat, which he wasn't getting much of here. Any time that any of the Screeshire would come in, he would make sure that he was on one of the towers so that he'd get to fight. that he enjoyed going out on patrols because sometimes he'd get to kill wildlife. He enjoyed hunting, which is not something really here that is, when necessary, it's sort of okay to the Decimar here, but not really, they're not exactly carnivorous. He was very much a carnivore in the way of nature's things. Not gonna lie, I didn't like him.
No, he's a prick.
Do you know him?
Sure, we go way back. And I'll just, kind of leave it at that, but, I'm open to, more if he's willing to.
He leans in for a kiss.
Where are you going?
Someone reads Players Praxer.
Yeah, he's an interesting individual. I think he's been with the company a while, but he doesn't really talk to many people. He spent more time with Nadine. Do you think that he's one of the pirates?
Or adjacent.
I don't get the impression he's a good one.
No, I don't either.
Oh, he left me for dead some time ago.
So yeah, prick.
I can't imagine his intentions are good, and if I was to take a guess, I'd say yes, he's probably got something to do with this stuff going on that shouldn't be going on. But that's based on me never knowing the guy.
He's certainly a character.
Evidence points to naughty man.
Yes, very, very bad man.
What was your other question?
Yes, swordy swords?
Yeah,
I'm going to defer that to the experts.
We found 2 slashes upon Marimar's back.
Oh!
Because from the blood sprays, it didn't really match the laser fire.
Now we all...
If he didn't see that, yeah, that's quite bad detecting on their part.
They rolled very, very low before.
Not all of them were just like, yeah, no, he's fine.
I don't want to look.
I only really rolled for him, because the rest of them I was like, they're all just grunts, whereas he's actually got a stat block, and I was like, he rolled very low. Now he's rolling that 20. He's like...
Somebody died in here.
He basically, before I'd done that, has no computers, is not that kind of guy, so couldn't get into there, and is not, really within his remit to know those kind of things. But he's like, yeah, wow, I really did miss that.
It's quite clearly done by some sort
I'll stand out the wall, the blood.
some energy-assisted blade.
Yeah.
Oh, that's off camera.
Clearly something hot or warm, but I mean, we're equipped with laser pistols and laser rifles. We've also got a stun baton, but nothing that would deal with this kind of...
Do you know anyone with lukewarm blades?
Well, probably quite hot blades, I'd say. Enough to cauterize.
No, I mean, this is...
It won't spatter that blood if it cauterized.
Well, not completely cauterized.
We get an initial blip and then...
Yeah, a bit of
Sizzle, sizzle.
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of, but...
Can I study the hands to any defense wounds if you got a chance to get near the guy?
They clearly, I mean, between you all and the medicine checks that you've done, they didn't defend themselves. They did not know this was coming.
Yeah, we know the gun's still in the holster and everything.
Yeah, so they literally took 2 slashes to the back and then turned around and got shot.
I want some DNA for the compass.
Did
Say something.
the doctor
Not his.
that you go on about, did he have a hot blade?
It was just sort of a little
Did he have
brain in a bowl.
No, he would have done something far more vigorous if it was him. Too far below his station anyway, to be fair.
Talby. He wasn't here. I
Apparently
do
I
feel
can-
like someone's escaped.
Okay. Never mind.
Tamsin's like, I can see her do this, but she's because Caelix isn't here right now.
I know.
Tal D was here at one point, apparently in guise.
While we were here, or before?
I don't know. Hang on, let me find. I'm going to flick through my thing. It does.
Do you want to have the battery?
It's
So in the second rotation of troops, you will meet Tal D. They'll find you under one of their guises, confirm with code word Skyship. They'll place you members of their operation that are not members of Dynatech, will be acting as if they are for all intents and purposes. So either he was here for a time or is still here.
Is there such a thing? You'd probably say no. Like, you know how like comms work? Like it will ping a signal and it will tell you who's been around. No, I didn't think so. It's off shop.
There might be at later levels, but nothing that I know of at the moment.
Cool.
If it's someone you knew and trusted,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be someone on a rotation.
No.
And as we've deducted, they know them quite clearly and very well.
Or believe they knew them.
This isn't my mushroom trip, is it? Gone into some.
I mean, you can give me a recall knowledge if you want.
Or mushrooms.
This is where I've seen it as part of like a hallucination.
I mean, in all fairness, I will give you all a recall knowledge check for something.
Yeah, because there's something niggling.
Including me.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody who is
Is that a
here
straight
currently.
roll?
So I'm pretty sure you've already got this.
11.
Put him.
11.
10.
12.
2.
Wow, guys.
Is it all really low?
I mean, it's enough that like, I mean, Nadine was using a pretty hot blade during that last con.
I couldn't
Very-
remember.
yeah, I couldn't
That's the
remember what
thing.
she
I was
had.
I mean, hopefully somebody's added it to their character sheet if they've taken it. But
I want there.
her cookery was.
That
Was that a red star plasma?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it. Have you?
This sword!
Oh, Ida!
That one.
Just there like tapping it against his face.
Is that what you were sat on break? Yeah, she slashed across you, didn't
That's what I was
it?
literally. I was just looking at here and you said something about a sword and I was like, oh yeah, there it is under my arm strap.
So like once you get together and like realise that there's like Red Star Cookery is a petrol-powered
Very
Plasma
bad for the
blade.
ozone.
with a really deep curve to it. It now matches
There we
the
Mystery solved. It was
Wasn't me, just like to point out.
yeah. To which end you can imagine that there was probably a conversation that happened here, and then maybe they said something Nadine didn't agree to, or Nadine said something they didn't agree to, and when they turned around, she.
Right.
Does Marimar have a data pad on them?
Oh, they do.
Can I have a look through it?
You absolutely can.
What's your best
meet me in
interest?
this room.
You
at
up?
this time.
Send nudes.
To which end, there is a little message that says,
You up?
not you up, but it would basically be like, need to see you, operation compromised, coming over now, we have to talk, Nadine.
I knew he was bad. Says all the evidence.
There you go. Just gonna add that one to the collection.
That would have been sent as well. When did you guys go around the compound first? It was like late afternoon, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
sent just after you guys stepped out of there,
Yeah.
and then she wouldn't let you go through the crates.
Yeah.
The photo shoot.
Yes,
She had just committed murder.
shortly after that.
Shortly after.
That she was like, "We've been compromised. We need to chat."
I would feel bad, but he was a bad guy, so.
Yeah. Piecing this all together, what you imagine happened is you guys rock up. You guys ended up going to K2 first and being like, hey, can we like rock around? And she was like, no. Absolutely not.
Get out.
Because obviously she had something to hide because she just met Dr. Grimm and she'd just seen all of this stuff. And now you're starting to piece together that maybe she'd seen this opportunity with Deckard gone, with her being the top cog in the pirate thing here, that she could probably take over, which is the messages that you see between some of the others and what you get from those remaining Shadow Collective pirates who are alive, who are like, yep, nope, fuck that bitch. We were doing it because we're scared of her too. And you guys probably left that facility when the message came in from Reed, obviously as well, before you went in, sorry, saying people poking around, what do I do? You guys went because here, then you leave, then she sends a message to this Shirin saying, we need to talk, basically. You imagine that she probably went over, spoke about taking over, and this other pirate probably remained loyal.
Yeah.
That didn't sit very well.
Yeah.
So she killed him.
Well, that lines up.
So no map to Epo.
And then
Yep.
went back to K2 and battened down the hatches. Informed Reed to batten down as well.
Yeah.
It all went as it went. Well.
How the
Case solved.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of rinsed this place for
I
information.
think we have,
Yeah.
yes.
Got the whole experimentation. We found the goods.
Which makes, and again, it makes me think that this farm that we saw from that original footage is not here. I think it's probably back on Absalom.
I mean, do you guys want to go around the farming facility?
Yes. Oh yeah, we should project that.
Yeah, we don't just want to
Due
take his word
diligence.
for it that it was free range.
So, and I'll skim over this because you guys, I'm going to tell you now, have completed the investigation. You have found everything that you needed to find.
100% achievement.
Unlocked.
Basically,
Well, no, like we found the thing and then failed at getting the information. But
what was interesting is you've done this in reverse.
Yeah.
So you went straight to the boss fight and then have just worked your way backwards, which I love. I absolutely adore. Because I thought you might go on like straight to the orb, straight on this journey, and then come back and all shit kicks off, and then it's just like, nope. Let's go straight to the boss fight. So unfortunately, no level up because you've already got that from the boss fight. However,
Level up.
no level up. Go down a level. You can level down. Before we close the stream, you guys, Tony will show you around the farming facilities, and today nobody is working. They are all taking the day to be Decimar. They are all taking the day to enjoy Calyx being back home. They are all doing what? Essentially, yeah. They're all going back to like, you know what? And Epo's basically said, we need to investigate. Just don't worry about yields. Don't worry about anything like that. We need to just reset. And you go into these facilities, and you're right. They do not look like the image that you saw of these cowled Decimar with a feeding tube on these weird treadmill-like things in these very small spaces. What you're seeing in here is essentially a looms all next to each other where Decimar can sit, and they have access to hydroponics, they have access to... It's really, really nice. Imagine like being in a sewing room, but like somebody's put food next to you, your favourite kind of food, and then having like access to, do something, and then you can take it for yourself, and you can go home, make some weave, and it's essentially
a modern workspace.
A very, very modern workspace in the sense of silk farming, and it looks nothing like this clinical stainless steel, dehumanizing.
I wonder if the footage is not even real. If it's perhaps something created to say this is what it could be, and this is how
maybe it's something we can look into. We'll get up on the screen, have a little look through it, and in my heart, I unfortunately feel that there's probably something like it that's happening, knowing what I saw in the labs, and I only got a glimpse of the surface level of that. So.
My only thing against that is that quite clearly they haven't quite got to the stage of being able to do it full time.
No.
We can see that from the experimentation. They're still in the process
small
of
sample.
learning how to do it.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do it yet.
But they're not past putting that into practice quickly.
No, true.
I'm just going to show like the cut open the Stokey. See, they're doing that.
While this is all going on, I'm going to walk and find Calyx amongst their family and just kind of lay the grounds of, they've come a long way of realising everything that's happened. It should be a day to be remembered and celebrated, almost like a holiday in their sort of a way of remembering it, essentially, almost like a remembrance day.
And I think the final thing that we see is Calyx obviously has been at home pretty much all day while you guys have gone out and done this investigation. And you turn around Calyx, instead of seeing the entire party, what you see is Ida, this new very tall, ominous-looking, horned individual at the doorway to this prefab, and like maybe you come in and you take a knee and go to their level, and you know.
Cruel.
I mean, do you inform them of everything that's been found? And
I would kind of not go into like the sort of heavy details but I'd kind of go into the solemn of, you know, you guys aren't as naive as you once were. You know, we've exposed what's been going on here. We've freed some of your family. We've freed some of your friends. We've stopped this from going on. It's very much something you don't want to forget through your generations.
You're hearing a lot of we. From
The royal way.
But no, and
This
It's-
fucking
you know what?
guy.
No,
since
thank
you
you.
came back, Calyx, they should call it's the day that you came back to rescue your friends and family.
It's not just me, it's all of us. But
I did jack all, but yeah.
I mean, I want it for everyone, but here, I'm going to give you a thread, and I'm going to, like, offer you to sit down, and I'm going to be like, okay, so you take it between your fingers, and then you make a little loop, and you pull it through, and you make another little loop, and then you pull it through this way. Okay, you follow?
Yep.
And with
Not
that,
quite
I'm
like
gonna roll
that.
a
We are
deck
gonna-
save. Nat 1.
and with that, as the camera pulls away, as Calyx is doing this beautiful silk tapestry, Ida has a ball of silk and it's like, you can't see the frustration. There's like this, if you like an anime, you see like a sweat mark on the mouth, and it's just like,
But you're joining the tapestry.
Yeah.
and that is where we're going to close down the episode and start looking at going into next week's session. For those of you still in chat, use that code word journey. Now you've got about 10-20 seconds to get that in there if you would like to win the Starfinder badge. But until then, double check that is. How's it working?
The day Calyx returns.
Calyx Day.
I'm not having it as Calyx, so this is
Sounds
weird.
good though.
Yeah. That's why I said it sounds a bit better the day you returned.
Andromeda.
Andromeda.
That's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll think about
tried.
it. Yeah.
Which end, guys, well done, because, yeah, like I said, you attacked this backwards, which was so good.
I don't think I did anything in that. It's just like, yeah, dead.
I mean, like, the
Fingers in
whole...
someone's like head wound. There's no pulse.
I don't think we can save him.
Yeah,
He's too far gone.
leave him. He's dead.
So that's
Has anyone got My Little Pony plaster?
TJ
He'll
was.
pull through.
Yeah,
He'll be
TJ
alright.
does. TJ's made like changes to his plasters.
I want them to be like little hamsters.
That's the next phase.
Yeah.
TJ needs to get a cricket machine.
Genuinely,
If you
my Nightbot has decided to crash,
No.
which is quite frustrating. To which end, if anybody who else has put in there, I think at the moment, it is actually just one person. Woohoo! Big numbers. So yeah, I guess nobody else has put in Journey into chat, then I will just happily announce who that's going to in a moment. Because my Nightbot has fully gone down. I don't know why that's happened.
As opposed to the daybot.
Nightbot. Oh. Fighter of the daybot. Oh. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, cool. There we go. It's currently between Vanillo and Khan.
Oh.
God and Khan.
Flip a coin.
You have the coolest earrings on, and I've only
They're
just
so
noticed.
cute.
Oh,
Very
have you
good.
not seen the little sharks nibbling my ears?
Oh.
That's
They're
very cool.
so cute.
Now I've got Baby Shark in my head. Why?
Do, do.
No, no.
Right, Twitch and then I will
Sorry.
just roll it up. Vanillo!
Hey.
That's not bad.
Congratulations.
Do you know them, do you? Yes, of course you do. So I'll basically hand you a badge to... Will you see them or something?
Probably not. It's probably best just to.
Cool. Vanillo, if you get your address to me, I will post you out a Starfinder badge, or if you give it to Jack, and Jack can give it to me, and we'll go from there. And I will send you out one of these awesome Starfinder badges that I printed and made. and paints it for you. Until then, we'll be back next week. Podcast listeners, thank you so much. If you're new to the podcast, we've got all 30 episodes up on every podcast platform I think that you can find us on. The RSS feed should be up on everything. Feel free to download them all. Every single one, and then delete them and download them again. Let's get to 3,000. Yeah, it's going up. Weird, scary. We've got the live show in August. If you're in Cornwall, come see us. On the 18th, we are doing Starfinder Live. It'll be like episode 35. We could still be on Koshoria. They could all be dead.
knows?
It could be a one-shot. I will kill them. Both players and characters.
6 Garagacals.
Oops, all days.
Yeah. To which end, guys, thank you so much. We'll be back next week for some more Starfinder. Until then, may those dice cards be ever in.
Bye.
Bye.